Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. What's up, Queen? Appreciate you jumping in early. I love you too, sis. My husband is eating. So, you know how that goes. We're going to give everybody a chance to come in. What's up, Josh? Appreciate y'all as y'all come through the door. Just hit the like button. Sub to the channel if you're not already subbed. We got questions. What's going on? You gonna knock me down? Because you trying to squeeze in? You squeezing in. Just that you're squeezing in. That's all. What's going on, T-Bibs? I don't know why. Oh, y'all have answers? Good, Josh. Good, because I'm ready. What's up, Omega Red? As always, we appreciate you coming through. So, yep. So, I'm hoping that Gina and Keon jump on. They didn't get to play our game last week. So we're hoping that they get to jump on and play our game with us. But if not, we're gonna play this game with the chat. Although we don't get as many women as I would like. But the women had been here. Y'all ain't ready for them. Y'all ain't ready. So I hope everybody's week has been blessed, bountiful, and not stressful. So, you know. I'm not really good at talking to myself. I mean, I can talk about a lot of things too. Like there's so much going on. How about them Saints, though? Let's start off there. How about them Saints? And I come back when, just remember, people, football is 4 quarters. Don't give up till the last second.
She said trash.
It's not my fault y'all Cowboys couldn't pull it out. Don't blame us. Nothing. Although the Chargers game last night was fire. Like that, Chargers got a squad, but my cousin from another mother, he pulled it through. Light skins. Just saying.
Oh, that's like Tampa,
huh? Yeah. I mean, it's always division games are always hard. But I mean, it's not like we haven't beaten the Bucks with Tom Brady before, so it's still going to be a good game. So, either way. I'm still always.
One game, didn't we hold them to 3 points?
We did.
Yeah,
I'm always gonna root for my Saints. So there's that. You know. My brother-in-law likes Tampa though. He's a hardcore Tampa. It's a house divided at my sister's house. She's a Saints fan. So, down to a field goal. You right. Have I pinned the? No, I have not. I mean, we've only been on 5 whole minutes. 5 whole minutes. No, Josh, I don't think it'll be a blowout either. I think it'll be a close game, just like Atlanta. I mean, our division games are always that way, so you know. You didn't even ask me. Maybe I had something planned. Maybe I had like maybe 30 minutes of conversation before. Yeah, you gotta ask me. Oh, I would never. I can't fuck you if I'm your mama. So I would never. No, but yeah, you gotta ask me if
You
I
saw me doing it.
It doesn't
Did
matter.
you say any
No, I didn't.
already?
But that's not the point. You could have discussed it with me.
You saw me literally.
Hey, so what? You had already had it in your mind. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. You ain't asked me. Do you want us to pin it in the chat yet? Because you don't know what my plan was for the show today. I mean, you don't submit anything for the show until the show. It's not like you have ideas that you be throwing out there at the show. It's all on me, people. All on me. I have to think about all of these things. But it keeps me fed. Keeps me smiling. So I don't mind to bring it. He's a good guy. Oh my God. Luckiest woman alive here. You love me. Yes, I am. Thank Father. Has he been on here before? I don't remember that name. I've seen him in ETV and in some of the chat, but I haven't seen him. When I get full, I go to sleep. So salute to you, ghost. You a goat. Nah, he gets full and still be right here. But I promise you, y'all gotta watch him. If the cat comes down, you can't really see his eyes. He probably sleep. You're like, I know, kind of thing. You've been drinking all day. You on that yak? Vodka? Tito? Straight? Oh, you got it mixed. You hardcore. I mean, you drink it a lot. I see you drinking a lot. Oh, nice. How's the baby boy? Even though he's not a baby. Oh, that should be nice. I don't really like Ciroc like that, but Josh said he been smoking all day because it's my, but shit. Nothing at all. At all. What you smoke? Sativa, indica, hybrids. What we smoking, Josh? I mean, I'm just saying. Finally stopped leaking and look. Oh, good. That is amazing.
Got some lemon rocks.
Good. I'm glad.
Back of the South, my brother was having.
Hello, Mac.
What's up, Kyle?
I love you too, boo.
I got some Eaton's Little Gym. I got some blueberry.
So who's excited about this Woman King movie coming out? Because this girl is so excited about it. So I see it tomorrow. I mean, 10 minutes in, what we talking about here? Anybody getting on? Anybody got something they want to talk about? Discuss? What we talking? Come on. Help us sister out here. Hey, you ain't got nothing to want to talk about?
It's funny she got her. Like, I don't know, like, Lord. I don't know how old she is.
What? Man, she looks good. good though. Like she got it right.
Like, I can see a girl from the one play on fucking Black Panther. The boss.
Oh yeah. No, I mean I can see it, but she was tied up with Black Panther. They've been filming part 2. I mean, Marvel's been busy. Like Marvel's really been going at it. They got a lot of movies coming out over the next year, between 2023 and beyond. DC's got some good movies coming out. So, yeah, Josh, it is definitely a woman's movie. Power to them. You know, because the reality is, argue me if you want, but there is less war when women are in charge. Well, you know, those women are taking on the persona of their mates. That's that. Because, I mean, they pop out, they pop in. We appreciate the love, though. We appreciate them coming in, hitting 12 likes and jumping out, even though we only got 5 people communicating with us. And none of them are talking to us really. They're just kind of in the chat saying, hey, but I'm saying, you know, no questions, nothing you want to talk about. What's up, Ricky? It's all our fault. I'm not blaming the men at all. I just know that men, once they reach that point, you know, they tend to be like, over a woman is all I'm saying. So, I mean, I'm just saying. I could be wrong. So, you know. But don't do this. Okay, I won't. But I don't know what we're doing. I love your perception though. It's not always one that I agree with, but it's needed, necessary, and prudent to most conversations. So why not do it? I'm always ready. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Come on. I'm just saying though, I'm not a feminist. I think that every person has a place. Even if the traditional titles don't always sit well. Hey, Mrs. Knockouts. I do think that there is a place. Like everybody can't be a chief, and you can't have a house run by Indians. You can't have a house run by solely by chiefs, because then you get nothing to move. But I think as long as there's respect and trust and understanding, then you know when your husband should take lead versus when you should take lead, and vice versa. So there's that. But I could be wrong. I take the lead with you guys? No, I try to let you take the lead all the time. I don't even want it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like there is never a time where I sit back and I look at it and be like, oh my God, I wish it wasn't me. That is never ever my option. Like I never want to be, except when I'm paying. Like I really, like when we're on the road and you got to stop and find a spot for you to go to. Like that's the only time that I ever say, damn, I wish I had. But now that they have tools, I can do it. So now that I have a tool, I never really ever want to be. I mean, I like it.
What game? What game?
Oh, not a whole lot. lot to talk about today because, you know, I have questions, but they're like, you know. But if Ricky wants to co-host with us, Ricky, I will send you some questions, 10 questions. We did 14 with the 3 groups. I'll send you 10 questions.
You said no.
Come on, Ricky. I'll send you 10 questions and then you can ask Troy and I, and then we'll see how well we know each other. I won't cheat. I'm just saying. Gave home with
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and she lied. Ricky, you don't want love. See, okay. Wait, I'm just saying. Everybody else played the game. We couldn't play the game because we were hosting the game. So I'm saying, since we don't have nobody in here anyway.
DP Rocker, what's happening, bro?
What's up, DP? I mean, you know, we've only been together 7 years, so I would be curious to know how well we know each other. I mean, I have 20 questions, honestly, but you know.
It's Knockout. Where's Knockout?
So you really gonna tell me no, Ricky?
That nigga, that ain't gonna fucking move, yo. You know damn well that shit ain't gonna move, Ricky. That nigga like me, that shit don't move. That nigga like me.
I'm about your eyes on you. I never use a
That
face.
shit is not gonna
I never
fucking
use a
move.
face on Troy. Yep, you need to be. I get told no a lot, believe it or not. He is not a yes man.
Yeah.
I have to give most of the time if I'm asking for something, I have to usually like really lay it out. And he be like, no, we ain't doing that right now. Nah. Oftentimes it doesn't.
He gonna pretend it.
Yeah, I am. I'm good at pretending. Anyway. Okay.
Something like that.
We ain't got nothing because we don't got nobody on. I can ask all of these questions, but they're all couples questions. All couples questions. That's the problem. What's up, Mr.
Yeah,
Mechanical?
what's happening, bro?
All couple questions.
They know we want class participation
They know it
every fucking week. They
every
know.
week.
Everybody know we want class participation. I'm on stage.
Yep. Yes, sir.
You want to stay in the background, stay in the chat. You want class participation. Grab the link. Come on. Still don't go with us. That's not good.
Well, this is what I can say. Without any class participation, this show will not be 5 hours. That's a plus. Because it's technically supposed to be a 2-hour show. Maybe 3. We get these people up on here and they start talking and drinking and sipping. We end up 3.5 hours, 4 hours. I mean, that's the plug. Without communication, that back and forth conversation is kind of hard. I mean, it's okay. I got support from my girls now. John Kramer.
What's happening, bro?
Hello, how are you doing, sir?
Come on, bro.
So this is what I'm gonna have to add some couples in here. I'm gonna have to bring some new people on.
Everybody, come on.
I need some conversation. So everybody's week went okay, I hope. My husband worked. He had to do some gardening. know how that is. I haven't been working and dealing with some medical stuff. Getting over it, getting better. But I still be here on Friday. Giving y'all all my love. All of them. I can't even get nobody to jump on. But anyway. No, I'm not asking any questions. What's your biggest fear?
Biggest.
Yeah.
Something happened. Losing my wife. That's yeah. That's something happened.
Yes. Like your baby.
Still worried about it.
Well, not being loved.
That's the biggest
It is. Not feeling valued. It seems strange, right? Because I know you love me. But you asked what the biggest fear was. That's my biggest fear. I can't explain why it is. I mean, I think it has a lot to do with my child. Yeah. Everybody loves differently. And as a child, you don't really understand it. So as a grown up, I understand some of it, but we had that battle before. Not understanding what it is to sacrifice for a child, and a child only sees things in a child's eyes. They can't grasp and understand all of the sacrifices and things that you're making in order to make their life seem better than what it actually is. I
What you
didn't
mean
start.
seeing?
So you are work. Say you had the boy. Your wife's not working. And that's how it was. Your wife wasn't working at the time. Boys were at the house, and you were working. And there are sacrifices you make in order to make sure that your children have the best education. Make sure that they have the things that they want to desire. I'm not saying everything, but most things. And so in that, there is, for the child, everything is fantastic. This is amazing. But in reality, it's a struggle. Because you're the keeper. You're making sure that everything is there, even if that means sometimes that you can't be physically there. So that's all I'm saying. I mean, life is hard sometimes. My mom was 15 when she had me. And she worked. Then my dad worked. My dad drove a cab. And my mom could only work as many jobs as she could work. What's up, Keith?
Yeah.
And
Gina, grab a link.
Yeah, Keith, grab Gina. Let's play this newlywed game. See how well you know your girl. How well your girl knows you. Y'all been together a minute. But there are challenges. I spent a lot of time with my grandmother versus my mother. And I didn't really develop a real relationship with my mother until I was probably a teenager. And it was actually more like 18 teenager, like grown teenager. Where I could really grapple with the concept of my mother did the best she can with what she had. I have to My dad worked two jobs while my mom was in nursing school. I was a freshman in high school. So a lot of things that I did at school, track, volleyball, all of my parents never really went to because my mom was tied up in school and my dad was working. Um, he got with EMS when we got back to California. So I would say I was about 7 when he started, 7 or 8 when he started at EMS. I mean, he worked from school, got his EMS. So, I mean, I was still nine. She was working at Urban's and stuff like that as a gift wrapper or person. And then she used to work at Shell. We used to do a lot of stuff. She was like a administrator at Shell, like a secretary or something. She did that for a little while. Then she went to school. I mean, my mom's been a nurse 20 something years. Charity Hospital was still here. So a little over 20 years. My mom's been a nurse.
So
after Katrina, she started teaching in Beaumont. What's up, Detroit? She started teaching at Lamar University in Beaumont, Texas. Yeah. Yeah, she was teaching. She was in the nursing.
They got a good fire school. Texas A&M got the top fire school.
Yeah.
They do fire planes, jet fuel, all that.
Oh, okay. So that's why.
I had.
Yeah, you did. But you also had a big family. So, who we playing?
What up, nigga? What up, dog? Where you at?
Yeah, the game.
Doing the family kicking.
Like the football game. Who playing? Who playing?
Who playing, dog?
I did.
Yeah, he said his son. John Kramer said he was locked up in Beaumont. What'd you do?
He was locked up in Beaumont. What the fuck you did out there?
Oof, that was a scare. I want y'all to know. I don't know what happened there. But we back. Oh, Lord to the game.
Kwame East.
Kwame trying to show love today.
What a
Since you've been incognito lately.
Up, guys.
What a wife.
Yeah, she she on the phone. I told you she's gonna come through, Coach.
I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. I'm trying to get some more participants so we can do this show, this game.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to do a couple's corner without.
Right. Yeah, she on the phone with
They're gonna
her
knock
girlfriend.
Oh, she on the phone with her girl.
And
Knockout said he needs some competition. That's what he said. That's what he was telling me. He said, "Man, you and Gina need to get on so y'all can so he'll have some competition." That's what he said. He said, "Y'all ain't got a shot, Kwame."
Competition in terms of what?
Couples. Hey, they know.
We do a game show, bro. And you put
man, don't let me get my wife. My wife is sharp, man. My wife is, I said, don't let me get my wife. She's sharp, man. So I don't know about all that, but you know.
Knockout said. Knockout said. I said that, and I absolutely meant it.
Good for him.
Hey, you gotta send us your cash app too, so you know we support y'all channel through the cash app if you win the game.
Okay. So what is it? A game show of common questions?
It's kind of like a newlywed game where I ask a question. But you
gotta cut your camera on,
and
so make sure you don't cheat.
Right, and you and your wife answer the questions at the same time.
Oh, Miss Knockout talking shit too.
And she is talking smack. So both, each of you have a piece of paper or a whiteout, or I'm gonna do it for real next weekend.
Okay.
Next Friday. And I'll text just like I did this time. You need at least 2 couples to kind of really get into it.
Okay. I'll let my wife know. We up for it.
So
knockout.
Knockout.
That is. That's what he said.
We just celebrated our 6-year anniversary on the 3rd, and we've been together for 10 years, so we pretty much know shit. She know me and I know her, so
okay,
bring it on. Yeah.
So we were trying because obviously we host, so we don't have anybody. Knockout, maybe you'll do it because Ricky backed out on me. Knockout, you want to jump up? I'll shoot you the questions, and you can ask Coach and I, and then we'll answer. So we don't get to play the game because we're hosting it. So I need somebody that will come on and ask the questions.
Look at Miss Knockout talking shit too. What's up?
Yeah, I see her. I see her.
Said, what's up?
She is in there. So Mrs. Knockout, multiply your wedding anniversary time. We know.
It's all good because my wife and I, we soulmates, so you can't just count what's here on earth, man. We connected. So like I said, bring it on, knockout couple.
So
we'll be ready. We'll be ready next weekend.
Troy and I have been together 7 years almost, and our 4th anniversary is coming up next.
Congratulations!
Month. So we're excited about that.
Yeah.
Here.
You should give him a minute.
I know. I'm about to send the questions to you, so you can send it to him. I'm gonna send it to you, Miss Knockout.
I'll send the questions.
They need the questions for a Knockout to ask us. So we can play today.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna send it to Miss Knockout.
Maybe I don't know if my wife get off the phone. Maybe we can make something happen. But she, her George is jumping right now on the phone with her homegirl. So
Yeah, y'all only missed 3 I wish I was able to come on tonight. I need a class participation. Yeah, all right. All right, Kwame. He said that's the soulmate. We're gonna see. I gotta get some paper. And then we're gonna drink that paper
I
over
got
there.
paper right here.
Okay. You gotta get a couple sheets of paper, brother. Mhm. Yeah.
I only
See
sent
if y'all can whoop us.
11, and then I have the questions that I asked you guys last week, which I'm sending them, and y'all can ask whichever questions y'all want out of the group of questions.
It's not gonna say she got
So
Kwame. Everybody planning to come down here for Mardi Gras, bro.
I'm sorry. What you say, Coach?
I say everybody coming. Everybody planning to come down here for Mardi Gras, bro.
a small
Mardi
group.
Gras. What
Yeah.
when's Mardi Gras?
February 19th, 20, and 21.
Okay, we might make it happen because my wife, when she went down there for that Essence Festival, she keeps saying, "Yeah, we got to go we got to go out there to New Orleans because it's such an adult place to be. We got to go out there." So, hey, my wife is a sucker for to get on a plane and go somewhere and spend some damn money. So, yeah, I'll let her know. We might just all make that happen for real, God willing.
Yeah. Now we'll
Yeah.
be in Texas
Next month.
next month for our anniversary.
Nice, beautiful. Yeah,
We're gonna-
we just came back on Wednesday. We was in Hawaii for 10 days, man. If I could tell you that that place so beautiful, Coach. I typed in Google, is there any place more beautiful than Hawaii? Because if it is, I want to go and see it.
Yeah,
Did you go to the Big Island or
So we went to Maui first for 7 days.
where did you stay?
Maui. We stayed at this. It was called Conopoly Beach Hotel. It's a main strip out there where they have like the best beach. The Westin, the Sheridan is all out
The
there.
Western. My brother opened that Western.
Okay, yeah. So it's on that same strip. That
Yeah,
same strip.
he was the project manager when it was being built. He stayed in Hawaii for 3 years.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing, though, Coach. You better go down there with your damn wallet.
Yeah, yeah. Everything expensive as shit.
Food. I mean,
Crazy,
every
bro.
time
Like
we.
a 6 pack of beer, like freaking $10.
Yeah,
More now. More now.
yeah, yeah. We went out there, man. When I go to Jamaica all the time. I love coconut water, so I get coconuts. You go out to Jamaica, coconut $2 as a tourist. If you don't have an accent, they might try to charge you $3. You go out to Hawaii, these motherfuckers grow coconuts at $10. I was like, I can't pay that, man. For one,
well, I
I just,
mean they
yeah,
spend that much. I mean, it's just because it's an island and they have to pay so much to get that produce and stuff in.
You ain't gotta pay for no
they
fucking
ain't got nothing for no
coconut.
coconut. They got the trees there. Listen, the Dole plantation,
Pineapples too.
I mean,
pineapples is so
I
damn
know.
expensive.
But even Dole, I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends on what's expensive. Because when we went to the to the Dole
Plantation.
plantation
Uh huh.
and went to the North Shore. There are ways to find. Like we went to the North Shore, and there's this little restaurant on the North Shore that they have their shrimp in their
Uh
pond
huh.
and
Uh
all
huh.
that.
Uh huh. Yeah.
And we order from them. They are actually, what's up, flawless mentality? They're actually pretty inexpensive. I think we spent $12 on the plate, and it was a
Yeah.
huge plate.
Yeah, well, the food trucks is where you're gonna get a
Dr.
deal on
Mark.
food. You got to go to a food truck, and to be quite honest, in Maui, there was a food truck where we ate Thai food, and then the same owner had another food truck next to it that was like a hibachi, and their
Uh-huh.
their food was good. I mean, I could you paying regular price for food there, But man, you go to a restaurant or something out there, shit,
Yeah, it's expensive out there.
it's
You know what
expensive,
else?
man.
A Cayman is expensive too.
You-
Cayman
you-
Island, expensive too.
yep. Every time I turned around for a meal, we spending $70, $80, $100. It's just shit expensive.
Yeah, bro.
Hey,
It's
what's up with it, Coach? What's up, Kwame? What's up,
Man,
Miss Coach? How y'all
what's
doing?
what's
we
going on,
good,
okay?
bro. What's happening, dog?
Chilling, man. Chill. Hey, Kwame, they ain't had none of them all-inclusive joints down there where everything
There,
was paid for.
Hawaii doesn't really have
You
that.
have that, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's rough. Because now
You know,
you can do like the Wyndham has stuff that you, and so they have property, that surrounds them that they get discounts on and stuff. But like an
Mm-hmm.
all inclusive where you pay one price and you ain't gotta worry about nothing, they don't have that in Hawaii. Because them Japanese be in there, baby. They be trying to spend
I
that
got
time.
you. I got you.
man,
I watched Just Go With It too many times. The Adam Sandler movie. I thought it was like that, where I can just get me a joint and pay one price and everything be taken care of.
well, the thing is,
Like when we went to Jamaica and shit. That's what I liked a lot about Jamaica. I ain't had to go nowhere. Everything was good. Drinks, food, everything at the resort already paid for.
right. But the thing is with all inclusives, a lot of people don't realize it, especially when you go on the islands like that, is you actually paying to be in prison because you got all the stuff there and all the beauty is outside. And a lot of people think, like, for instance, like in Jamaica, we got married in Jamaica. We was at a beautiful, all-inclusive, great food. We did a couple tours here and there the first time, but every time we go now, we probably been there. Shit, my wife is from there, but since the wedding, I've probably been there like 4 or 5 times. We don't go to all-inclusive no more. We get an Airbnb, and
And just roll around.
yeah, man. Long as you find yourself like a good driver, like someone trustworthy, and you good,
I'm gonna be
because
And
honest though.
I feel you, bro. But
I've
we
done
went
all
to
inclusive in Jamaica, and I don't feel like I'm in prison because I go to Margaritaville in Mo Bay. I'll go to Ocho. I've been to Bamboo Alley in a drive by myself in a car with a taxi driver that I get, and when I lock him in, he takes me everywhere I want to go
right,
around the
right,
island.
yeah.
So I don't feel that way. What I like about all inclusive is that because it's not a place that I from, so I don't have
right,
family there.
right.
I do have some friends that stay in Mandeville, close to the Blue Mountains, but other
Mhm.
than that, I'm staying inland. But you can walk outside, especially in Ocho. You can walk
Oh
out,
shit,
go to
yeah,
Tasty,
yeah.
get you
Right,
a meat pie, and keep it back. You can go to the bars, get your hair braided if you want. So I don't know if I feel that way because I've been to every part of that island with the exception of the grill, and I'm going there next year.
oh,
And
the grill is beautiful.
I saved the grill specifically for my 50th because I could have been there as well. But I've flown into Kingston. I've been in Bob Marley's town and all of that.
Hmm.
There is nothing more freeing than being able to be on that island. Your money is a lot
Long,
more on the
right.
convert side, so you can really experience it. But at the same time, I like if I'm there for a week, 3 or 4 days, all I'm trying to do is be at the resort anyway. Like,
Yeah, well, I would say like in your situation, that would make sense. But like for a person like my wife who grew up there, it's
mhm.
like we want to get around, and then also on the flip side of it, and I see this, if every island that I go to, the native people are never the ones that control the economics. The native people are always the ones that's struggling and working in tourism and not making money. So we started to decide that when we go there, we want to actually support the actual people, the people who are struggling with at the market and stuff like that, not just giving our money to these resorts. Because when I go to Jamaica, I tell you what I see. I just see really evolved slavery is what I see when I go there, and it makes me upset because
I don't know. I've been to a 9 night funeral, and I've been in country and slept in country and really had all of that. And I think how we view it sometimes is a lot
Mhm.
worse than how they see it. And I'm not saying that it's not poverty, which is why when I go to places like that, I always make sure I have American money and I
Right.
don't convert everything, and I give them a tip based on American money
Right.
to the to whomever it is. And you can't tip them the way that you tip other people. You have to actually kind of slip it to them on a slick. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
And I think that was one of the things, because so for instance, when we got married in Montego Bay at this resort called Iberostar, and then we went to Negril for the honeymoon for the next week. And Iberostar, we could tip. It was free to just tip people, and we enjoyed it because the people in Jamaica, they ain't got no money, to be
Right.
honest. Then when we went to the grill, we wasn't allowed to. The staff wasn't allowed to tip, and they would sometimes be scared to even take a tip because if someone found out, they could get fired. And
Mhm.
we
That's
we
how it
became
is.
yeah,
That's
and
how
we
it
be,
In the Dominican.
yeah we
it's like that in Dominican. It's like that in Curacao too.
Oh, right.
yeah we became cool with like one of the cooks, the chef at the resort called Couples. And the dude told me he worked about 60 hours a week, and he makes the equivalent, I think, of like $120 US for that a week. So that I guess just from our point of view, when I go there, like for instance, Iberostar, where we got married at, that's a
Mhm.
Spanish hotel.
Yep.
It's the owner's from Spain. So when Europe went through the West Indies and did everything they did, it's ran by the people. It's ran by those people. They the ones with the wealth and build up everything, and then they take the people and had them work there. Or Jamaicans fought back and rebelled a lot. If you know
Mhm.
about the history, so they didn't really build up the island because of the rebellion so much. So
Yeah, and then the political structure isn't
right.
always for the people either.
Sort of like America.
A little more,
But
a little more ruthless though. But I mean, I always make it a point when I go, even when, especially when we go to Ocho Rios, um, to go out on the, outside of the resort, walk to the stores, spend my American dollars in the stores. Um, uh, you know, I mean, I always make it a point to do that. Go to the vendors when you have like on the streets and stuff, and just
mhm,
get stuff from. But
well,
I don't do any of the touristy. I see all those places like Bamboo
right,
Alley, and
right.
but I don't go there for that. Like I go for bun and cheese
Hmm.
and uh, you know the, uh, you know,
Now I get it, but I would tell you what you should do. The correct way to do it when you go to Jamaica is you do need to exchange your money. Not all of it, but
yeah.
every day you should exchange a certain amount of money, and the Chinese are the ones who are going to give you the best rate. So, like if you in Ocho Rios, the Chinese have all the supermarkets.
Mhm.
You need to go in there because Jamaican money to them is not worth nothing. So they want to get the American dollar and ship it back to China because it converts more for them. But
Uh-huh.
when you go to these places in Jamaica, you're gonna once you convert the money, you're gonna pay less for the stuff that you want to buy because there are two prices in Jamaica. There's the Jamaican money price and there's the American
America.
money price.
Absolutely.
So
That's how I learned how to barter in Jamaica. Jamaica taught me how to barter real well. Cause them dollars.
Yeah, but listen, you go into some of these countries and you don't realize how good you have it. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go to the Dominican and I go up in the mountains to zip line and shit like that. Um, and you pass through these villages, these people, they fucking live rough, and you sitting there and you looking at all of these inclusive resorts, and you like, man, why are the people living like this? You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
This shit is crazy, man.
yeah,
And then you have the Haitians who they going back and forth with the Dominicans.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of workers that come from Haiti that come into the Dominican Republic. So it's just messed up when you going through these villages and you see these people and you going through the mountains and then you see like they filling their gas up, they filling their cars up or they little motorcycles with they got fucking plastic jugs, like that's the gas station. Like
Right.
that's the fucking gas station. And you like, man, this shit is terrible. How do you people it's crazy, man.
What's up, Dub?
Yeah, I'll tell you
Yo,
one.
what's happening?
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing though. With being an an American as a black person, you might, we are treated at times here as second class citizens, but being a black American going to other places, you're a lot more respected because you can go to another country and get more respect as a black American than going to another country and going there as a black African.
Mhm.
You're treated, you're treated differently. So you're exactly right, coach. Like everything come with a price, but it's pretty good here. you know, you
That's what I
you
said. It's not as bad, but
I like Curacao. Curacao.
he loves Curacao, but he's a diver.
Yeah, I love Curacao. Curacao is a fucking cool ass island. It shit is nice.
Knockout. You still there?
Tex, what's happening, bro?
Yeah. I'm just listening to y'all chop it up, man. I was just gonna say on the Jamaican stuff y'all were talking about. We left the resort. We went to Scotchy's, but that taxi ride, I spent like $100 and something to go for 2 miles. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, you gotta when
Good.
you go to Jamaica, you gotta catch the cab with the red license plate, because that'd be the cab that'd be like $2. Or like,
and they're the
yeah.
ones that will probably, like, when my girlfriend and I went, those are the ones that be like, I'll stay with you the whole night. I got you. I'll pick you up in the morning. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
Because they get all that money for themselves. They don't want nobody else to get it.
Yeah,
I caught the wrong cab. I caught the cab that the resort used.
Yeah, you can't do that. You gotta walk the resort and catch
it
the
was
cab
like,
on the road.
I promise you, bro. They took me. Scotchy's is like probably 5 miles from Sandals, bro. And they was
that's close. Yeah,
it was like $120. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit here and sip pina coladas all goddamn.
Maybe
week.
120 Jamaican. Shit, that shit $1, man.
Yeah, that ain't nothing American. I'm like, nah, bro.
No.
You didn't hear me, I knock out.
What'd you say?
I said, oh, there was that Sandal. There was that heatiness.
If you weren't in the grill, you were not in heating.
I know about heating. That's the adult resort.
That is adult.
Yeah.
Like
No.
like
We was
naked,
in
like naked swimming in a pool. Like you can't have clothes.
I would never go nothing like that because it ain't me.
No,
But we was at the one in Montego Bay. That's where we went to Montego Bay.
Yeah. I usually stay when I stay in Mobay or Ochi. I usually stay at Ryu. I just prefer that hotel.
Listen, let me tell you something. You go back to in Ochi, yeah, you could do Ryu. But if you go to Mobay, you have to go to, it's called Iberostar.
I've been to Iberostar. My parents are actually going in December, so I know it's a beautiful hotel.
Yeah, the food to me, like between the resort itself, and they have 3 properties, but we always stay at the adults only one, the Grand.
Of course, nobody likes other people's children.
Yeah. So yeah, the food there, everything, and I mean, I'm a little biased to it because I got married there, but it's just a wonderful resort, that one.
So experienced Jamaican travelers call it Mo Bay.
Right.
Yeah.
Montego Bay is Mo Bay.
Montego Bay.
Yes, Mobay.
Mobay.
Mobay. And then when you take your flight there, you need to get Club Mobay so you can skip all the immigration when you get
all
on.
of it.
Just walk past 1,000 people trying to be online.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I remember that. I didn't have it. I had to stand in that line. I'm like, bro, I did all that traveling for this.
Yeah, it costs you like $50 a head or $35 a head. I can't remember, but trust me, it's worth it. But they'll meet you right at the gate. They'll take you by everything, get your luggage, and put you in a lounge and feed you rum punch until your ride get there or whatever.
Yep. Absolutely.
So Kwame,
Yes.
I guess you get Jamaican food all the time, then, huh?
Shit, man. Man. We we throw down in this house, bruh. So,
I
I
mean,
mean,
we with Louisiana food, but we eat Jamaican food too sometimes. Like I ain't gonna lie, I fucking love oxtails, bro, and I
yeah,
like curry goat.
me too. What?
Yeah.
So my wife's mom, she had owned a Jamaican restaurant. So my wife grew up helping her, prep everything, cook everything. See, Bib's telling you I could do it because he done had the food when I met up when I met up with him down at ATL, and
This
it,
Kwame can
my,
boil.
yeah, my wife, man, it's tough to say, but the shit true. My wife cooked better than my mother. It's tough, man, but it's some real shit, and when I was working back in Philly, when I got hired at Comcast, when we was coming out of training, we had a potluck. So I went to my wife. I said, "Yo, I want you to make some oxtail." She was like, "I ain't making no damn oxtail. Oxtail high as hell. That ain't nothing you bring to a
Them
potluck."
motherfuckers
Them
are
motherfuckers
high.
is definitely high, but they
but
good as fuck too.
I
yeah,
got some
but
in the freezer right now.
see, coach, I was scheming though because at where I work, it was in the burbs and there was no good food around there. So I was like, I said, don't worry, I'll pay for it. Just make it. Made the oxtail. Next thing you know, I was selling dinners the whole time I was there at my job. We was putting every 2 weeks during like pay period, I would take the orders, they'll pay me, and I
Man,
bring the food in. I bring the food in on Wednesday. We was probably making about 45 plates every 2 weeks going in
Damn.
there. Oxtail, rice and peas, mac and cheese, jerk chicken,
Oh, what?
stew fish, snapper, cabbage, plantains. Yeah, we
so
was
I'm
throwing
gonna tell
down.
you my favorite. Dub asked what's my favorite, y'all favorite Jamaican dish. My favorite dish is Manish water. Believe it or not,
That should be Coach's favorite dish.
it should, but it's mine. It's mine. Coach hasn't had Manish water yet. And he would benefit not much from it because he
Right.
already strong in that respect. But
Oh, that's what it do. I gotta
Yeah,
get
that's why
yeah,
it's called Manish water. That's why it's
yeah.
called Manish water.
That's why it's called Manish water.
Oh,
Right.
But Manish water is probably my favorite. Fresh though, like fresh, like that fresh kill goat Manish water. Over the fire outside. And then second to that would probably be parrotfish
I
and
like
rice and
parrotfish
peas.
too.
Yeah,
Parrot.
parrotfish is good. Parrotfish
Yeah.
real good. Just got a lot of bones, but parrotfish is good. Me, man, it's oxtail, man. I went through my vegan kicks here and my vegetarian kicks here. The one thing I
All right,
missed,
so 101, what's happening, bro?
fucking oxtail, man. You get somebody who can stew them motherfuckers down, man. My wife, it's bad. You ask Goon. I I asked. So when I brought the food to Goon down there, because we cater every time we go somewhere like her friend's house, we always catering because they had the food before. So I told Goon, I was like, hey, I'm gonna be down here. I'll make you a plate or whatever. So he came through and picked up the plate. So I called him and I was like, yo, how was the food? Scale of 1 to 10. So he was like, oh, it was about an 8.5. It was good, right? He fronting right. So then, like 2 weeks later, he called me up because he would go to his own spot to get oxtail, Jamaican food out there in Atlanta. And he called me up. He said, damn, Kwame, you fucking ruined me, bro. Like my spot don't even taste good no more. You know,
There's one spot. There's one spot in Silver Springs that I found that has like that Jamaican food that make you feel like you in Jamaica.
right.
One spot.
Hey, knockout.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What you doing tomorrow, bro?
I'm gonna probably do them turkey necks tomorrow for the fight, bro.
You full of shit.
I'm probably gonna do them. I gotta go to the store early in the morning when I go to the barbershop. Gotta take my son to get his haircut. We'll probably stop by the grocery store.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit you up though, cause I gotta get that. I want that for
All
this
right,
fight.
knockout.
excited for this fight tomorrow, so I gotta eat something good.
The
For the fight.
third picture that I sent to Mrs. Knockout is the questions that I asked you guys last week.
The ones that you got written down where you got
Yeah.
you write like a doctor.
I write
got
like
you.
a doctor.
Yeah, it's all neat. I can read it easy.
I appreciate that.
So you want me to do the ones that's like typed?
I want you can choose from any of them. The questions that are more his, her, him is going to be the questions that I wrote out because I hadn't had a chance to dissect those questions that are typed for his and her, like him, her type answers yet.
Kwame,
Okay,
where
I got
your queen at, Kwame? Where the Jamaica queen at, son?
She
She already
running her
told
mouth.
me. She's talking to her
She running her mouth. She was gone for 10 days. She didn't answer the phone for them. So now she back. She can't stop talking.
So,
well, y'all got Miss Knockout. You got Knockout on a plane and went to Jamaica.
Yeah.
Did she drug you?
Nope. She
Did
give
she give
y'all.
you some alcohol?
Yeah, I had a little alcohol. Didn't I have some drink? Yeah, I had some drink. It was early in the morning too.
I tried to get him to take a bit.
But I made her give me a one stop though. So we took the flight from Dallas, stopped in Florida, then went from Florida to Jamaica. I had to take a break. I couldn't go straight to Jamaica.
Yeah. Those are actually, I love flying into Miami. Miami's a nice spot to get a nice break. If you can, like if you have time, but it's probably I never go straight. I did Dallas one time, from Dallas to Jamaica. That's a nice flight, but it is one that you have just might as well just go and pop an Ambien and just gone.
That's one does. What's happening, bro?
Yeah.
Man, I done been to quite a few islands. I don't dive in cold water. I like the Caribbean.
Yeah. This last trip though, that flight, that was 10 hours. We had to do 5 and 5. So 5 from Virginia to LA, and then 5 from LA to Hawaii. So
Josh said I'm bold. Josh said I'm bold for saying that. Look, Josh, I'm comfortable in my skin, bro. I like what I like. I don't like what I don't like. Shit, I don't like
that motherfucker is scary as shit, Kwame. You should have heard that motherfucker is scary.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not saying he's scary. I'm saying he's cautious.
Son.
Yeah, bro. Listen, bro. If somebody ever tell y'all Knockout died bungee jumping or he died doing skydiving or some shit like that, y'all need to get somebody to investigate my murder, bro. Like somebody done killed me, bro. Like I don't care what they try to tell y'all, bro.
Yeah, I got roller coasters of that, Kwame.
Yeah. I rode my first roller coaster this year. My wife made me get on the Texas Giant.
Damn.
Good job.
Damn, Knockout.
That shit was scary, bro.
Yeah,
I still won't never do, like, if it got a loop or some shit, I'm not getting on it, bro. Like if anything that go upside down, I'm not messing with it, dog.
But he likes water slides.
But I ride every water slide though, Kwame. Every single
Lord have
one.
mercy. Lord have
I ride
mercy.
all of them.
Lord
I
have
don't do
mercy.
roller coasters.
Shit, I got on a helicopter for the first time in Hawaii, man. That shit was
dope.
I'm the type like this. I'm not gonna say nah, but if I'm put in a position, I'm gonna just do it. Like, so my wife, she didn't even tell me. She's like, oh, I got us a group gift. It's funny, with the wife, I got you some motherfucking diamond earrings for the anniversary. I'm like, what's my gift? And you tell me, oh, I got a group gift planned out for the both of us. Right?
What was it, bro? What was it?
Motherfucking helicopter ride, bro.
No, bro. After COVID? No, bro.
Listen.
Hell no.
Listen, Knockout. So
I'm listening, bro.
So the anniversary on the 3rd, right? We ain't going to the damn helicopter till about the 9th. I'm still want to know what's my gift. She won't tell me. Then she just she says, yeah, we going there now, early in the morning. And she says, put this address in the GPS. Next thing you know, I'm at a fucking helipad, right? So what am I going to do? You know what I'm saying? I mean, but it's cool because I said I wanted to get on a helicopter before. And them motherfuckers, we flew with the doors off, right? So it was crazy, man. It was so much damn wind is up there, and
Nah, dog.
I spent 80%
You
of
giving
my
your
time.
life to a big ass ceiling fan, bro.
Hey,
You giving your life to a big ass ceiling fan, bro. Look, dog. In this shit that right side, look. In this shit that right side just said, right? Right side said you got a better chance of dying in the car than a plane or a roller coaster. But here's the thing, bro. When people fly out of roller coasters or someone does get in a plane crash, the death rate is like 99.99999%, bro. You got a chance to get in a car accident and actually live, dog.
right.
Like you can actually live from a car accident. I ain't trying to hit that shit.
Really, bro, the
dog.
way I'm gonna tell you the way I rationalize getting on a helicopter or a plane. I'll be like, all these NBA teams be on planes, and they've been doing it for years, and they've been good. The president take a helicopter. I have to rationalize it in my head, or else I'll be thinking like motherfucking knockout. So I gotta think in my head like, okay, a lot of motherfuckers got on this shit already and they made it. So fuck it. Because I used to have anxiety getting on a plane because I'd be sitting up in that bitch like, how the fuck am I up here? You know what I'm saying?
Y'all ain't gonna even believe what one of my goals or one of my
bucket list items.
Yeah, my bucket list.
What's that, bro?
It's to have go to Florida and learn how to fly a flying trike and
a flying what?
Trike.
What's that?
Let's see if we can pull one.
Let me see.
A flying trike?
Yeah. They got the ones that the one I like.
Oh, I think I know. Is it the one where it looks like a hang
glider? It's
glider,
got a parasail on the top.
And you pedal?
No.
Okay.
This goddamn tricycle looking thing with wings that I'm looking at right now?
Yeah, man, they got.
No, coach.
Yeah, they safer than the plane.
That's right here.
They safer than a plane, bro. Bro. They got a guy who I want a Revo. I think that might be a Revo too. They got a guy who trains people to fly him and shit. That's why I want to go out that far. That is a Revo. I see it on by the tire.
Yeah, it's a 2-seater.
Yeah,
so
that's a 2-seater.
I'll be right.
Yeah, I seen that in
it ain't got no doors and the wings is made of fabric, bro.
Yeah. I
no doors and the wings made of fabric. Man, y'all out y'all mind, man.
Yeah, I think I seen someone in Mexico flying one of those.
Bro. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man.
Yeah, I think I saw someone in
That's
Mexico.
what I want for real. Like that's like on the top of my list. That's
damn, coach.
Hey, I hope you get to do it, coach. You braver than me. If that's what, nah, bro. Nope.
You gonna go though. You gonna go in.
I know, bro. But on the way out on some shit like that, on the way out on some bullshit. If you on the way out and you was zip lining or some shit, bro, you gonna feel on your way to death. You gonna feel stupid as hell. Like, God damn, I shouldn't feel this shit. You gonna feel dumb on your way out, bro. If you die like that.
On your side.
Look.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody else skydive and they live and shit. You got like a whole minute or two. If your chute don't open up, and you gonna be asking yourself, "Damn, I would have lived."
Yeah,
on those tracks, big ass chutes that if they'll open up.
Right. Yeah, I want to skydive too. That's another bucket list thing.
Yeah, you can.
Y'all know the indoor.
Skydiving.
They got this place called. I fly. The indoor shit. I do that. Where they got the big ass.
Yeah. The one that makes you feel like you're skydiving, but you still.
Yeah. I do that. I do that shit. That should be fun. I do that.
Yeah.
No chance.
Hey man, I feel like if you're gonna go out, shit, you can't choose the time, man. So if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. I ain't gonna live in fear, so fuck it.
Nah, I understand that, bro. I understand. I
asked Kwame if he would go. If Doc, I said, knock out, you would go scuba diving? Fuck no. Fuck no.
You ain't supposed to breathe. You ain't supposed to. We human beings, man. We mammals. You're not supposed to breathe underwater and shit, man.
That's why we got shit.
That shit's unnatural, man.
Actually, it's actually pretty natural, sir. You start by breathing in water.
Yeah. You forgot you was in
I just
your
want you to
mama
know for 9 months you breathe water. Liquid.
Yeah, you got an umbilical
Oxygenated
cord and
liquid.
some
That's what you
extra
breathe.
shit. I don't know. I'm talking about
I'm
once
just-
you're born. Y'all
I'm
right.
just saying.
You're
Just
right.
saying.
Once you're born, but once you're born, no, that's over with.
So,
You know. But to each his own. I just ain't gonna do it. Just don't don't even worry about me either. Like I won't even feel bad. You ain't gotta invite me. You ain't gotta feel like you left out. None of that shit, bro. I'm not gonna feel bad. I'm good. I have a good time. I find something to do. Shit.
You don't know how beautiful it is.
I bet it is, bro. I wanted to see it, man. Coach, I went snorkeling, man, and the water was just too black. I couldn't make it to the reef. I was like, nah.
yeah. I didn't get like when we went snorkeling on the reef, and I couldn't get in the water, but I did put my face in the water. We went. It was a shallower reef, like you can really see the reef. From the water top, and so once you got in there, you really saw all of the beautiful colors from the reef, and you know, I'm not one to go all the way down though.
That's what they tried to do with us, but you know they got to stop the boat before it get to the reef, so you got to swim from the boat to the reef, and it's that swim where I'm just in the ocean and I seen all that gray and black. I like, nah, bro, I ain't that shit. I turned right around, came right back to the boat, got me a drink.
We didn't have a.
No, I ain't lying, bro. My wife will tell you. I'm dead ass
serious. Paddle boat, like they paddled us to where we were. It wasn't like we were on the big boat, and then they put us in a little boat where they paddled.
See that if they'd have did that, I probably would have been good, Miss Cole. But they didn't do that. They stopped. I want to say probably, and it wasn't that far either. I want to say probably like 50, maybe 75 feet from the actual reef. But you had to swim from you get off the boat had a slide. You slide down the slide on the boat, and then you're supposed to swim 50 to 75 feet to the reef, and that's where you snorkel at. Well, in the middle of that, it's just nothing but ocean, and you got goggles on, and you can't see nothing but black and gray and shit down there. I'm like, nah, man, I'm good. I swam a couple of feet, and then I turned right back around. My wife was on the boat anyway, and they had a bar on the boat. I just got me a pina colada and enjoyed the boat.
Oh, whatever. You gotta go like where it's clear. Like I go drift diving too. Like you go down to like 100 feet, and then because you have neutral buoyancy, the current just take you, and you just going over the reef. You see all kind of creatures, animals, fish, shit. Now,
have you ever seen a shark, Coach?
Yeah. You see reef sharks. Yeah.
That didn't bother you at all. You just
nah, they ain't gonna do you nothing.
Sharks don't see. That's the problem with TV. It fuck with your psyche, man. Like sharks for the most.
I'm gonna tell you what's a little eerie though, because the further down you go, you start losing the color, right? So at 100 feet is the most I go, right? So and you over a reef, and the reef is slanted. And like you go down to 100 feet on the reef, and then you start making your way. But if you look down, fucking dark,
and that's where Knockout says, "Fuck y'all, I'm getting back on the boat, drinking with
my I'm gonna knock out on that part too. So
I don't know what's gonna come up from out that darkness. I'm gonna go and get back on this boat with my beautiful wife.
And them predators in the sea. That's how they hunt. They hunt from the bottom up. They come from up under. Like I didn't study this shit. Like the sharks and all that shit. They like to come from up under you, bro. They like to swim up and get your ass, bro. So you just looking down there, and they 5 feet from you. You don't even know it. And they come get your nose.
I got friends in Chicago. They wanted me to go cold water dive, and they got a wreck out there. They wanted me to go out. But I don't cold water dive. Like they have on dry suits and shit. And I'm like, dude, I'm not fucking coming out there and diving cold water. I'm just I dive in warm climate.
Yeah, that's just one extra thing to worry about. If you do the cold water, don't you got to worry about like hypothermia?
Nah, because you're in a dry suit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So why don't you do the cold water?
I don't do cold water. Period. I just don't like it.
Right.
Oh,
I like diving in the Caribbean and shit like that, where I can,
Right.
and it's beautiful. You can see everything. You know, I
Right.
had a parrotfish fucking with me one time because I was by his nest, right?
Have you ever been cliff diving?
cliff diving. My wife said y'all been cliff diving. What's that? That's a thing.
No, but I've seen him. My
No.
son did some cliff diving when we went to Hawaii 2 years 2019 before COVID. We went out, we took a family trip to Hawaii, and my son, his girlfriend at the time, and his best friend, they all went cliff diving, and it was to the point where they would jump off the cliff, they'd swim into the gully that they had like a cave opening, and then
Mhm.
as the surf started to rise, they came up out of a hole that was at the top of the cliff that they just jumped off of. That was actually pretty cool.
I mean, look, I'm looking at it right now, but what if you belly flop by accident? That shit look like it will hurt. Ooh, it look like it hurt, bro.
Lord have
God.
mercy. Knockout.
you
Lord have
tell-
mercy.
I mean, when,
Nah, I'd
when
probably do that if it ain't that high. I'd probably do that and then just make sure I go feet first or something.
that was actually the tour guide that was with us. That's what they told him to do. He say, because you use your feet to cut the water, the surface of the water.
Right.
Yeah. I done jumped off fucking high ass.
Now y'all feel my pain, Coach and Queen. I gotta talk him into everything. Everything.
So
Yeah, I ain't doing that shit.
What's the most daring thing you ever did?
Outside of the stuff that your wife pushed you into.
Right? Tell the truth. Shame that devil.
Shit, probably.
Drove
Damn.
in reverse out the driveway.
I'm a risk averse person, bro. Like I don't have that. Like I don't need that adrenaline rush. That shit don't. I don't just be looking up stuff to do. Like yeah, man, I'm gonna do this shit. This shit look fun. No, I just live my life, bro. Like I don't really do nothing, bro. I'm good. Like I'm good over here. I travel. I see the nice stuff and that's all I need is to see the Lord's earth, bro.
I'm with Miss Knockout. Sometimes you just need that thrill. Just a little bit, not a whole lot. Just enough.
So Miss Coach, I think this is actually a really good organic topic that we into. I think maybe we can speak on a little bit of like how important it is for couples to actually travel together, and like like what that does for relationships. Creating moments, because a lot of it's a lot of us. I know some adults who still haven't got on planes before.
That's
So
crazy.
Oh my God, hold on before anybody says anything. I just want to
Why you
say
sing?
it is 9:20 and Dub came on before 11. Everybody give him a round of applause.
There you go. What up, Dub?
Don't do me like that, Queen. Don't do me like that,
Hey,
man.
his name is not Dub Right Side no more. We changed his name to DRR. He's Dub Respectfully.
Respectfully.
He always
That's
say
right.
respectfully at the end there. He DRR. That's a new name. DRR.
All right.
Can I call you Dubby?
Don't know. You cannot call him Dubby.
Oh, what if we call you DR Square?
There you go.
Yeah, that's
What
a
is that?
Respect.
Hey, it is what it. Hey, I might change it. I might put respectfully. I ain't gonna do that shit. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna lie to you,
Don't do
bro.
that, bro.
I ain't gonna do that shit.
That's only for us. That's only for us to call you that rock with you, talk to you all the time.
Hey, look.
That's
If
our
y'all.
name. The world ain't ready for that name. Respectfully. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. Hey, y'all got some good shit going, man. Keep cooking, man. I ain't no daredevil, but knockout, man. You gotta live a life, bro. You gotta live.
I'm living like, bro. Me and my wife done been to California. We done been to Jamaica. I done been to Florida. I done been to Colorado a bunch of times and shit. It's just most of those places I drive. Shit, like I don't know. If it ain't no ocean, between, I'm driving.
Oh my God.
When we went to Utah and we went on the
Oh yeah, that's the most daring
my
shit I
goodness.
did, bro. Listen, she told me she was that. Yeah. See, I done did some daring shit.
Did your wife,
Look, man.
did your wife initiate it or did you?
Yes.
Your wife
Yeah.
But let me tell y'all though. Let me tell y'all what it was. Y'all know, everybody know the Utah, that rock that they got that looked like an upside down field goal.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's supposed to be a hike. She said, I'm gonna take you on this hike. It's gonna be a hike to go see this delicate arch or whatever the hell it was. Bro, it was mountain climbing, dog. It was mountain climbing. And I got to the point, I almost turned around because it's this one part where you gotta go up this, you right to the arch, but it's this skinny cliff. It's this skinny cliff, like a one-way highway. And on the right, you got the big rock that's right there. The mountain's right there. But on the left, I promise that cliff was like 1,000 feet high, bro. It was 1,000 feet high. So I'm literally walking by little kids. They walking normal. I'm hugging on to the rock, and I'm not supposed to be on that side. Like, yeah, that right there.
Yep.
That right there. That was she took me. Yep. And,
Oh my God.
wow. Yeah, send her the video.
I'm gonna have to send you the video.
She took a video of me, bro.
And was walking so slow, and he was like, "No, it ain't nothing there to catch me. It's just cliff. I'm not about to die today."
Hey, look, couples with their kids was looking at me like, bro, you supposed to be on the other side. You supposed to be on the right side. I'm like, man, y'all got me messed up, bro. They were looking at me like, what's going on? Nah, dog, y'all crazy. I'm talking about my knees was shaking and shit.
Hey, like I said, I was on the right side. Goddamn it, I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what they talking about. Hey, I'm telling y'all.
My knees are shaking. I'm not about to do this. I'm turning around. I'm like, baby, we almost there. Come on, you good.
But they told me, and then the people that already have been up there, they walking by us and shit, just lying to me. I must have heard you almost there like 100 times on my way up that mug. I'm like, bro, I'll never do this shit again. Then she want to try to take the kids. I'm like, I'm not going back to that shit.
Knockout, when you was talking about all the places you've been, like, I was like gaining respect for you. There was like this momentum, and then you was like, but I drove. It kind of fucked me up. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, bro, I take breaks. I get Airbnbs and shit. Take me a little break. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, but see, you live in Texas, bro. So you in driving distance, bro. When you in Georgia, nigga, I ain't finna drive to California. I'm not finna drive to Colorado, bro. I'm not finna drive to Utah. That shit going. That's a 3-day trip, damn near.
See, that far from Texas. I slept at my first ever rest stop trying to drive back. We slept at a rest stop. Coming back from California because it had a real bad wreck and it delayed us by like 4 hours. I couldn't drive 30 hours straight. I could do like 20 something.
Troy's brother was used to live in Maui, and I don't know if you went or not, but I know his middle brother rode a bike down a volcano.
Yeah, they have the volcano ride. That was from
Nah.
Hey, I climbed I done climbed a volcano. You know what I'm saying? I climbed Vesuvius in Italy, and then
damn, right side.
That shit was cool though. I mean, they had a motherfucking trail, bro. Like it wasn't just me climbing that motherfucker, bro. Like they had a trail.
I keep going around them damn volcanoes. Y'all gonna get y'all ass Pompeii.
Bro, hey, Vesuvius, bro, I swear to God.
Keep fucking around.
Bro, Vesuvius was the one that did Pompeii. Before we climbed Vesuvius, bro, we went to Pompeii. Bro.
Yeah,
you saw those dead people, bro.
Yeah, bro, these motherfuckers were so motherfucking small, bro. When I looked at them, like, well, these real people, them motherfuckers small as hell. And I went to, the shit is in Italy. And so this shit was when I was in college. We went to Italy. My partner, his dad works for NATO and shit, and he's stationed over in Italy. And so we went over there, even though I think the nigga worked for like the CIA or some shit. I don't know what he worked for. The nigga, he I don't know. But man, we went over there and man, I had a great time in Italy, bro. Like I had a great time over there. We got to see Rome. You feel me? Like, man, we did not everything, but we did a whole bunch.
Go to the Coliseum, bro?
Hell yeah, we went to the Coliseum.
I bet that shit was
you in the catacomb.
Man, that shit totally different. That shit looked totally different than what I was expecting. You know, when they show the Coliseum, it'd be like they like you had chariot events and shit. When you get to that motherfucker, there's a bunch of rocks and shit inside the Coliseum. I'm like, how the fuck they did anything down there, bro? Like I don't know what the fuck they had going on.
Coach, you've been to Maui as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you do it's called Haleakala. We did that where it's the sunrise.
You go up, it's cold as fuck when you up there.
Yep. And then it's like the highest point on earth that you could actually drive up. So you 10,000 miles above sea level, and when you get up there, you basically standing on top of clouds, like you looking straight at the sun and looking at clouds under you,
Yeah,
man.
under
That
you, and it's
yeah,
cold as shit.
yep, yep,
They got
yep.
blankets and shit. They have blankets and all of that
Hey,
shit.
hey, bro, have y'all ever been spelunking?
What?
What the fuck is that?
Cave
Man, you
diving.
talking about that cave shit? Nope.
So
I'm not diving in nobody goddamn cave. I done seen too many shows where that's me and Knockout on the same page on that one. I mean, cause shit will stop you, break down, fall down. You gotta be waiting 21 days for a motherfucker to save you. I ain't about to do that.
man, so in college, I took a geology class, right? And you get extra credit and shit for going on the field trips and shit. And so for one of them, we went spelunking. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, man, I ain't this liberty asshole. It's a liberty asshole, right? That you got to go down, and then when you get down, the shit just it spread all the way out. You feel me? It's open as fuck. The problem is when you get down there, it's dark as hell. Man, it was bats and shit down there, water and shit. I'm like, man, where the fuck am I at right now? But I ain't gonna lie, that shit was cool as fuck, bro. It was cool.
Yeah, you gonna get
Afterward,
you go spelunking, you gonna get your ass Alien versus Predator.
Yeah, one thing about I'm claustrophobic. I can't fucking do it. That's why I never go like cave diving and shit. No.
Yeah, and the entrance, bro. Like I swear, at the time, you know what I'm saying. I'm 6'5" anyway, but at that time I was 6'5", 215, so slim dude. And so I was able to get down into the cave easy or whatever. But man, that opening, we had some folks on the trip with us who was a little heavier than I was and a little shorter than me, and they were struggling to get through that damn that initial that man motherfuckers. I was worried about folks getting stuck and shit. I'm like, man, we gonna have to help motherfuckers out and shit, man. Like,
okay, Doug, since you got all of this adventure underneath your belt, how much fucking adventure have you been on since you got out of college? Because everything you talk about, you did when you was in college, when you was free and
even after college, you know what I'm saying? I've done a lot of things. I don't know what's the most daring thing. I think spelunking for me, that shit, even though it wasn't that dangerous,
that's crazy.
I feel like that was the most adventurous shit.
From that shit every year. You know that, right?
Yeah, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt that at all.
I mean, there's a lot of people who die from car accidents.
Yeah, I understand, but I'm claustrophobic. I don't like all that. I don't like that. I'm not scared of heights. I'm not scared of none of that shit. Being closed in, that's where you got it, right?
That's because you feel like he's in a car.
Yeah, I don't like being fucking closed in. I gotta have.
And he'll take an elevator though. Don't get it twisted. He ain't that claustrophobic.
No, I ain't like that.
I don't like tight spaces though either. That's why I freaked out.
Bullshit happened to me though, cause I've been stuck on the elevator before.
Yep.
See, that's why I don't be trusted.
I've been stuck on the elevator too, bro. We was stuck on the elevator for 6 hours, bro. That shit was crazy as fuck.
Mine was only like an hour and a half, and I was like on in between the 4th and the 5th floor, I think it was. Bro, I lost my mind, man.
Yeah, we was in New Orleans. We was in New Orleans, and we was stuck on like between the 18th and I don't know what floor, the 18th and 19th floor or some shit. And bro, that shit was you start to get worried in that bitch when you be like, man, is there air in this motherfucker? Can we breathe? Like, what the fuck is going on? What them people at? Why they ain't came and opened this shit up? This shit ain't moving, bro. What the fuck is going on, bro? And you getting very limited communication. Nah, that shit was. I ain't gonna lie to you.
See that's like some normal fears and shit, right? My shit was this damn rope about to snap. This goddamn rope is about to snap. It's not supposed to be just hanging here like this. I'm finna die. I'm finna go all the way down to my death. The shit's over.
You thought you was ready to jump so you don't break your knees and shit.
Yeah, bro. I called my wife and everything. Like, look, I'm stuck on the elevator. I don't know what's gonna happen. I can call them. I don't know what's going on. They said they'll be here, but I ain't seen nobody yet.
Let me tell y'all something.
And we didn't even have service on the elevator. We only had the little phone and shit, and the niggas weren't even answering the phone like they were supposed to answer the motherfucking phone. Niggas picking it up, calling this shit, bro. Like,
you had somebody with you. I was in that mug alone, bro.
Well, let me tell y'all. He said it like it. He just said it calmly.
No, I was losing my mind.
He was all type of shit. He was frantic. He was like,
Damn, frantic.
yes, he was just going. I was like, baby, I'm stuck in the elevator. I don't know when I'm gonna get out. I'm like, oh my god.
Hey, but guess what? That shit was a Friday, and I used that shit to get the rest of the day off work. Like I'm stressed. I gotta go home. I've been stuck in the elevator. My boss was like, "Yeah, man, sure, just go home. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday." I'm like, "You goddamn right, you gonna see me on Monday."
He got off that motherfucking sweat.
I'm going home.
And
bro.
let me tell you how it is. He never got on the elevator again. He always took the
I
stairs.
took the stairs. Hey, at that job, I took the stairs. We worked on the 12th floor, bro. I took the stairs every day for like the next year till I got another job or whatever, bro. But
Lord have mercy.
Wow.
So, I'm saying though, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
Damn, knock out.
Knockout
bro.
ain't fucking around with no Darren shit, bro. It ain't happening.
I was good, bro. I was good, and now it got stuck, and I never again. I'm like, how much? I'd be stupid to get on the same damn elevator, bro. I'm not getting on stupid no more.
He might be worse than Blake. Seriously, I think he worse than I don't know.
I don't know. They're close. They're close
Yeah,
though.
they close. Our youngest, that motherfucker ain't doing nothing. He 21. No, he 22. He just made 22 on the 15th. Yes.
That's all right.
All right,
He and I, we can hang out and be cautious together and eat funnel cakes and drink beer and shit.
That's right.
Y'all go do the crazy shit.
And then the wives will definitely jump on because his wife is as adventurous as myself and Mrs. Knockout. So we'd be like, there you go.
Yes, I'm gonna go zip lining with Queen. Let's go.
Hey.
Oh, I'm about that life.
Oh shit, we got a zip line.
We got a zip line in here for sure.
Yeah, we got a zip line in here.
Yeah, we got zip lining this shit. Hey, we got zip lining, but I be looking at some of that shit. I be like, man, this shit look raggedy as hell, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't fuck with it.
Knockout, you do haunted houses though, right?
Yeah, I do that shit. That shit easy. That's easy.
What about it ain't the right time. It ain't gonna be the right time. So you won't go you won't float down the river.
Yeah, I do that. Water, I'm good with the water.
Now I
She the one that ain't good with the water. We opposite.
Oh, but you know what, Mrs. Knockout, they actually have the kind of ones that you actually sit. Like there's an actual bottom where you can sit in it.
Yeah.
And float on
clear
top.
water.
It's the river. You float down the river.
It's not, but you can stand in it and it's only up to waist high because I was fearful the first time I did it because you're gonna say that I wasn't fearful?
You didn't look fearful.
That's a lie because the first time we got in the water, I slipped because I was like, what the fuck is in this water? But the bottom of it, the river is only murky because it's sand and soot. But this river, they clean and monitor randomly. You don't even see a fish.
Oh shit!
Like it is.
It's like the river that we were just on.
I'm good.
The whitewater rafting.
It's actually much calmer than that. It's
you don't have to.
You're literally just cruising down the old.
No, it's like a tube, right?
Yeah, we tubing.
It's tubing, but
your butt. Wait a minute,
your
butt is hanging in the water.
They got one.
I already knew that about you, and that's why I clearly started this conversation with. They do have the tubes where you sit your butt inside the tube, like it's a closed bottom for you.
Oh, okay.
Troy had one this last time we went tubing. Oh, I know I heard you the first time we started talking about this last week. So you're not your feet. You can put your feet in the water. You can put your hands in the water, but your butt's not sinking in the water. But you really follow the current. Sometimes you get beat up by some trees, but that's about it.
But Queen, I don't want to put anything in the water.
You just want to float.
As that sun is beating the shit out of you, your hand is in that water. Because you was trying to get all.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my hand. I'm just gonna put the water on me inside the tube. But I don't want my feet hanging in that water.
One tube.
And you have a tube where you put your ice chest and stuff.
Oh, okay.
They got an ice chest that's in between that everybody hold on to. Like it's an ice chest that's sitting in a big tube. So everybody holding on to it. This one the first time she went.
See, he only want to be telling this story just so he can tell a story about how I did something wrong.
How many fucking times she lets go of the fucking thing, then we gotta catch up to her. To catch up.
I was just
bro, stop fucking letting go.
Okay, first of all, I got caught up in the tree. And I was like, oh, I'm not gonna get caught up in this tree. So I let the thing go. And of course, I float off into the room. They come to catch. I was like, I'll be right here. Catch me.
Yeah.
Trying to swim back. Trying to swim back. The second time I held on a lot longer, but I mean, the tree got in the way again.
Man, that shit fun.
I forgot one time. I forgot I was holding the damn thing. I let go to take a picture, and then I was like, "Dang!" He was like, "Babe, why you let go again?" Like, my bad. It really was a lot. So the thought of it is more scarier than not, but it's really it's relaxing. It's a ton of fun, and there aren't any fish in the water. Like.
So where did y'all go to?
I don't know where they at. They don't do nothing because I don't never see them.
What's the name of the river, y'all?
What's the river that y'all went to? Was it in
Boca Chica,
right up.
Boca Chica.
And where is that located?
Franklinton, Louisiana.
So it ain't no crocodiles in there?
No,
we don't have crocodiles.
I don't know.
And for some reason, I don't know why people think alligators just be all over Louisiana, Mom.
That's Florida. Florida's like that.
You gotta no. I mean, we get no. But you have a better chance of seeing alligators in more parts of Florida than you do in Louisiana.
Yeah, like, alligators in Florida.
You have to be in certain areas.
But crazy, my partner, he in the military. He got a spot in South Carolina. He got a little lake in his backyard and shit. The nigga got a crocodile that live in the motherfucking lake. And so
I know it's not a crop.
Yeah, alligator. Alligator. I know. Hell, I don't know the difference between the alligator and the crocodile. To be honest with you, I don't know the big difference. One got a flat mouth and one got a round. I don't know. One live in the freshwater. I don't give a damn about all that. When I see them, they the same motherfucking thing, and they just.
I knew exactly. Right, so I knew exactly what you was talking about. Crocodile or alligator. I knew exactly what you was talking about.
Whatever it is, they the same thing.
Right. I didn't have any shoes the first time I went tubing, and I was on the rocks and I kept slipping on the rocks. But I had shoes I bought shoes right after that, so I don't have those problems no more.
I got some Crocs. They're not like regular Crocs.
So knockout, you won't go? Would you go parasailing? Good? Would you go parasailing?
Hell, you talking about the thing hanging off the boat?
Yeah.
To get him
she tried to get me to do that shit. No, bro.
That shit is fun, man.
I've been parasailing.
Bro. You don't
enjoy yourself. Y'all have fun. I be in the boat waving at y'all drinking and shit. Y'all have fun, bro.
I done parasailed.
I was like, knockout. Now that's the time. Again, you and I match at certain things because on that parasail, and I was sitting on that boat and I was looking. I was like, hey, y'all, hey.
I didn't even go on it because I had done it so many times.
Look,
I was fishing. I was like,
I had a whale leap up and jump out right next to the boat. I got problems with that because what if I fell with the parasail and lose something and it starts sinking down and. I'm just not about
that. Did you say a whale?
That's what I said.
No,
no.
We was in Catalina.
We were at Catalina Island. So I mean, you expect to see
cool ass fucking place to go. That is a cool ass place to go off the coast of Cali. They got this big ass boat, and I mean that thing you hold 100 people, but they take you to the island. And we stayed the weekend like on the island at a Airbnb, like houses in the community. It's where
it was owned by the White Sox.
Yeah, it was the White
Sox. That's why the island was bought by the owner of
back in the day.
Way back. Owner of the White Sox, and that was the island was done so that they can train at the camp. Yeah, so that was their training.
Hey, have y'all ever swam with dolphins?
Yeah.
Nah, I haven't. Kwame, I answer all your questions with one answer, bro. Like, so you ain't gotta ask like anything where it depends on the rope, I don't do it, bro. So you
Damn.
like so anything with a rope
Water,
or a
you'll consider it, right?
say what?
I say if it deals with water, you'll consider it.
Yeah, if it's water, it's cool. But like parasailing, for instance, it's like above the water.
Yeah, but
You know what I mean? Like in the water, though, like so.
on you, bro.
Yeah,
I
then
do
you
the tubing. Like they drug me on a jet ski before with a rope, and I was on the tube on the float in the bag, and I did that shit. That shit was fun. I do shit like that.
Depends, bro. It depends on the water. If I can't see the bottom of that, well, not even the bottom, bro. If I can't see my feet, I don't fuck with it, bro. I don't know what's in that motherfucking water, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Even when I was, bro,
I'm gonna tell you though, it's easier to do. Dub, it's easy if you do it in Jamaica where the water is crystal clear.
that's what I went snorkeling at. I went snorkeling in Jamaica, and I was able to see my shit. I could see the fish. Yeah, I had. The only problem is you get in the motherfucking salt water. I went too fucking low. My snorkel got water in this shit, and I almost damn drowned from the salt water. Outside of that, everything else was cool. Everything else was cool.
You know what else is good? If you've ever been like Florida, Jacksonville, Florida it's called Huguenot Park in Jacksonville, and they have fresh springs and stuff where you can go swimming. The water is a constant 70 degrees. You can see the fish crystal clear all the way to the bottom, but it is a beautiful place just to kind of go swim and get kind of acclimated to being around sea life when you're trying to swim. So we did that a few times because you can camp and Huguenot and stuff. It's really nice.
And Jacksonville was 2 hours from where I went to college at. Once again, Valdosta State, and so we went to Jacksonville on a regular basis, and they do have some clear water shit down there that you can do, but I ain't gonna lie. In Florida, I don't fuck with the water in Florida really just because crocodiles or alligator, whatever they is, I don't fuck with them, bro. And I didn't, hell no, I ain't doing none of that shit.
Yeah, but in the clear water,
what is it? He said swim with the dolphins.
Yeah, swim with the dolphins.
I wanted to do that, but then once I started seeing videos and learned that dolphins rape people, rape women, I was like, shit, I'm not getting in the water. Like they ain't finna rape me.
Dolphins rape people?
I wish he was joking, bro. I wish he was joking.
I gotta look that shit up.
We're about to Google that.
Yeah, Kwame, they mammals, bro.
Really?
Yeah, they mammals, bro. They got what mammals got, bro. And they be trying to hump the ladies out there, bro.
I know. I heard.
Dolphins don't rape humans. They do.
Well,
try.
But you know what?
They sense when you're ovulating, so they go off that scent. Your body, sends off the pheromones and stuff like that. So the mammal, again, they're mammals.
So they can't rape you. They try to hump you like a dog. Like a dog.
And that's in the water. That's in the water.
You can never get your ass in the water because the first thing sharks smell is blood, and damn it, you in trouble if you act respectfully.
DR squared in the building.
Yeah, they said shark can smell a drop of blood like a couple miles away. You seeing it? You seeing it?
You looking at it? I told you.
Yeah.
She told you.
I seen a clip with a white girl and a dolphin could have stabbed her crotch.
Wait.
Could you imagine, Queen, if you in the water trying to take a picture with a dolphin?
Oh
and
my
it just
God.
That is great.
I'm not getting screwed by no dolphin. No, absolutely not.
Oh shit, boy.
Hey, Queen, when you asked, you said the most dangerous thing I did since I've been out of college, right?
Yes.
So me and my partner, the 817, we went to Jacksonville for one of my partner's birthday. We went to the mall and it's like 7 o'clock or some shit like that, right? The goddamn security guard come up to us and he like, y'all ain't from around here, are y'all? We was like, nah, how you know that? He's like, nah, I can tell y'all ain't from around here, and I'm gonna just let y'all know y'all probably need to go on and leave because it's gonna get crazy in here. And if I know y'all ain't from around here, they gonna know y'all not from around here. Y'all gonna be targets. Y'all might want to get the hell out the mall right now. And I'm like, God damn, what's going on in Bill, bro? Like, what the fuck?
It really depends where you are, because like if you're in Jacksonville's a big military town, right? So but it is the largest city mass wise in the United States.
Yeah, bigger than Houston.
So Jacksonville, although it may not be populated because you can cross the Jacksonville city limit, like you in Jacksonville, and you'll still drive a good 20-30 miles before you hit any type of city.
Yeah.
So but it is the biggest city in the United States. Land wise. Land is really cheap in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
And so when depending on if you're on the north side, south side, it really depends on where you are to say that. Because like where we were from in Mayport, I wouldn't trust my child at the mall after like 10 o'clock unless they were at the movies, which is separate from the mall, because they would have, police and stuff. I did leave his ass there till like 4 o'clock in the morning because he wasn't ready at 12 o'clock. When I told him to be ready, and he called me at like, 1:30, like, "My, where you at?" I was like, "Bitch, I was there. You ain't come." So yeah, no, I really did. I left him and his friend because I told him where I was gonna be. I got there midnight. I waited 15 minutes. They still didn't come. I gave him an additional 15 minutes, even though I was gonna beat his ass, and he still didn't come. So I left and went home. It was 12:30 at night. I was trying to get my sleep on.
Yep.
The nigga called me at 2 o'clock in the morning. My way, 1:30, 2 o'clock. My way, you at? I said, "I'm at home. Where you at?" He said, "I'm waiting on you." I said, "Couldn't be, because I told you 12 o'clock. I was there at 12 o'clock. I waited 15 minutes the first time. Said, "I'm gonna give him another 15 minutes because he probably chopping it up with these little girls."
Yeah, I hit the like button.
12:30, you ain't show up. Well, how I'm supposed to get home? I don't know. Figure it out. If you won't make it home before the sun, I will get up. When I get up, I'll come and get you.
Yes, sir.
He got home. I got time for y'all. I got time for y'all. He could have walked. It was gonna take him a minute, but he could have walked. I think he called one of his other friends that was still out there and got him to drop him off. But I ain't got no time. I got time. Y'all want to be grown? Be grown.
And even as grown men now, if she tell him a certain time, motherfucker gonna be there at a certain time. Yes, sir. He learned that lesson.
I leave people. My little nieces had to learn the same lesson. She was like, "TT," I said, "Baby, I told y'all what time it was." "But TT, you just left." I waited. "Well, how are we supposed to get home?" "Give me about an hour. I'll be back."
Yep.
I ain't gonna leave no little girls like that because they, they're girls. But they did have to wait a full hour. Yeah. Y'all all gotta learn lessons. Everybody's time is valuable.
But want to be grown, be grown.
That's
absolutely,
right.
Bro.
Exactly.
That's
so,
right.
Look, we almost 2 hours in. We gonna play this game or what? Y'all want to know about us?
Kwame White still on the phone.
I don't need Kwame's wife. All I need is Knockout to ask us the question so we can show them. We'll do Kwame and his wife against Knockout and Mrs. Knockout and Keon and Gina next Friday.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm ready to ask the question. I got them right here. All right. Y'all see, only thing is, I feel like y'all been practicing these ones y'all did last week, so I'm gonna go to some of the other ones.
I mean, he didn't know the questions at all. Just make sure you ask those questions so that it's a
his or her. I got you. Yeah. I got you. So this one is for Coach. So Coach, you gotta ask this question. You gotta answer the question and what you think that Miss Coach is gonna say. Okay. Right. What would Mrs. Coach say is her best personality characteristic?
We need the music.
Yeah, we don't have Ricky. We need Ricky
today.
We need Ricky in this month, man.
You know what? Maybe I can find it and I can just play it. Hold on, one second.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right, Miss Coach, let me see yours.
What you got?
Let me see yours. Oh, I can't see it. The camera froze. Oh, there you go. Okay, Coach, let me see what you got.
The best character. I don't know. This might not be right. Let's see.
What
Let
is
me
that?
see. It says he says she's very friendly, and what's the other and social? Oh, you got it, bro. You got it. She says she talks to everyone. Yeah, you got it.
Motherfucker!
You got it.
Yeah.
I see you, OG. All right, here we go. We're gonna do this one. Okay. This one is for Mrs. Coach. You gotta answer this one right about Coach. All right. What would Coach say is his worst personality characteristic?
Mrs. Knockout found that music.
I got you.
Let me see.
All right, let me see. Coach first says, okay, all right, I can see that. Okay, let me see, Miss Coach, what you got?
No, because he says this is his biggest thing right here. He worries.
Oh, she said he worries a lot. He said get angry quick.
He
Y'all
doesn't
didn't
get angry quick anymore. Like he really stops and thinks now. He used to be quick tempered though.
All right, I got one. Let me do this one. So this one is for Mr. Coach. You gotta answer this one right. What does Miss Coach say your most annoying habit is? So she's gonna write down what's most annoying, what habit is most annoying to her, and you gotta guess it correctly. What does she think is your most annoying habit?
All right. I know what it is.
Watching. Okay, all right, I got you. What you got, Coach? What you got, Coach? Let me see. Don't be writing the smoking on my vape. Nah, she said watching YouTube. You be watching too much YouTube, Coach.
Driving.
Driving, yeah. You be driving. Hey.
Coach always be on my driving.
Yeah. Hey, Coach, they get on my wife's nerves too. When I be driving in the car, I be trying to check everybody come in, make sure I'm responding to people. I be all on YouTube. She be like, focus on the road. Focus on the road.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bro, yes. Don't have us in a ditch because you sitting up here trying to drive and text.
Like, I gotta respond to the people. All right, here's another one. So
I don't even know how you ain't think about that. I tell you that regularly though.
Tell me that regularly.
Nah, that's your pacifier. It's not as annoying as you doing that.
Damn.
All right, here go the next question. So, Miss Coach, you got to answer this right about Mr. Coach. Coach, you write down who you would want to play you in a movie. You can pick any actor to play you in a movie, Coach. Who would you want to play yourself? And then Miss Coach, who do you think he's going to choose? Who would he want to as an actor to play him in the movie about his life?
Wait, are we supposed to be keeping score? Like, or a count of how much?
I'm sucking right now.
We 1 and 2 if you keeping score. That's a hard one because you gotta at least give us like
make it
actors to look at. That's a vast, it's not like we sit around and be like,
okay, I give y'all 3 actors. Okay. So, Coach, you can choose from 3 actors. You can get Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to play you in the movie. You can get Will Smith to play you in the movie, or you can get Denzel Washington to play you in the movie. Who are you gonna pick? And then Miss Coach, you gotta guess correct. And then Coach, you put your answer up first when you get done.
Now that one was a no-brainer. You should have gave me 3 light brights.
The Rock.
The rock, we got the rock.
You should have gave me 3 light brights on that one.
I got you. I got you.
I would say LL. That's what I would really.
Yeah, all right, I got you.
Yeah. LL.
You know what? I'm finna start some shit because I know y'all are probably too natural. I know Coach is competitive as hell.
Yeah.
And I know. I think Miss Coach might be competitive too. So I got a question.
Go ahead.
Who is the better cook? Who is the better cook between you two? Oh, okay.
What did he say?
I can't tell you yet.
Oh.
I gotta see if she matches. She said him. Okay, they got that one right.
Okay.
They got that one right. They got that one right.
Yeah, he
I'm fucking cold, dog.
He a country cooker. He got me. I mean, I can burn, but I'm
fucking
like
cold with
this.
it, dog. For real.
All right.
That's the question in a marriage. Both sides know who's the best cook.
Hey, Coach, what's your best dish on the grill? What's your best dish on the grill, Coach?
On the grill.
On the grill.
I can do everything, bro. Brisket, chicken, I can do it all. But I'm talking about in the fucking kitchen cooking, dog. I'm fucking cold, dog. For real.
Yeah.
Dog, I made some fucking okra the other day. Some okra and rice and what else I had with it? Oh, I did some turkey wings. Boy.
Yeah, it was so good.
Boy.
And that fresh okra.
You made me hungry. I already ate dinner. Shit.
It was
Bro,
fresh okra.
Yeah, my mom had sent me fresh okra from my cousin out in Lake Charles.
Man,
So-
I will fuck them vegetables up. They won't be worth a damn when I'm done with them. Just to be honest.
You can't cook no vegetables, bro. I'm the same way.
I cook
I can't cook no
everything,
damn
dog.
vegetables.
Like,
Yeah.
I can cook for real.
Yeah, Troy
dog.
really can't.
Yeah.
I mean, like he burns like sauce pecan, chicken and gravy, red beans and rice, white beans, jambalaya, gumbo, vegetable soup.
I can do
Shit,
everything.
Bro,
I mean,
How to make gravy either, bro? I can't make gravy to save my life.
Damn, right side, you gotta go. You gotta get some.
all you gotta
cooking
do
skills,
is
man.
make the roux is the base of it. All you have to do is make sure you brown your flour right.
Too much flour in this shit. That's my problem. I usually use too much fucking flour.
Right, but you have to make sure your water is piping hot. You take a little bit of that roux, that powder, and you mix it in like a little like the measuring cup.
Yeah.
And mix it so you don't get the lumps and stuff. Make sure that water's hot, helps it,
Yeah.
and just stir as
I
you put the
don't
powder in.
use measuring cups. I don't measure shit, bro. I do it all off the eye test.
But you're
Well,
not using the measuring cup to measure. You're fucking using a measuring cup to create the roux so you can make the goddamn gravy. So that you don't get lumps in your
I
shit.
could just go.
Or you can cook your own.
This is why he can't make gravy. That's why he can't make gravy.
This is why you can't cook. Y'all leave that alone.
Measuring cup for
The
the only thing I use a measuring cup for is hamburger helper for my son, nigga. That's the only thing I use a measuring cup for. on everything I love.
Oh shit! Right side making hamburger helpers still.
Hey, y'all saw that?
Saying.
Y'all saw that that jambalaya I made the other day?
That jambalaya.
Yeah, I seen you when you put it on the camera. Made me hungry. I went and got me some lunch.
Boy.
It was so good. And we made some greens too. Some codrons. Some
Yeah, I made
codrons.
some collard greens.
Some codrons.
Like my dear say, some college greens.
We made some
boy.
collard greens.
Coach,
Oh my God.
Coach, I know you could cook because when a man names okra as the first thing that he cooked out of a dish, you know what I'm saying? That's when you know motherfuckers can cook.
That when you know, yeah, real talk, Kwame.
It's like he made other shit, but he said, I made some okra. I was like, okay, yeah, ain't no man.
Like most
okra if he can't
men,
cook.
like me, Kwame, they be like, "What you cook, man?" I fried some chicken, bro. Man, I fried some fish. That shit was good.
He
Coach, like,
fries and grills and boils. He can do it all.
Yeah,
I
he
made-
give a full course meal. That's what I'm
I
talking
made
about.
some okra. Like what?
Yeah,
Okra.
if you-
I do the bacon though. He don't bake.
But
If he bake,
person-
it's gonna be a box bake. It's like box brownies or something like that. But I usually will bake from scratch. I do my sweet potato pies from scratch. I do my I've done apple pie from scratch.
Hey,
I've
I'm
done
gonna
a
tell y'all
pecan
one
pie,
thing, though.
pecan pie from scratch. But
I'ma
his
tell y'all
mama and
what-
his auntie,
Oh, my aunt. My aunt is ridiculous. She could fucking She probably can open up. She can sell shit
should've.
for real. Yeah, she cold.
But it's crazy because growing up, you feel me? I grew up under my grandmother and my great grandmother. They anytime they cook, they was like, "Man, get your ass out the kitchen." And then when I became of age, they was like, "Go get your ass on the grill." So I ain't never had no chance to really just sit in there and nigga.
Cook, bro. And like she 87 now. Man, my mama, bro. My mama potato salad, I guarantee nobody can fuck. Nobody.
And I never eat anyone's potato salad except for my mother and my grandmother. But my mother-in-law, oh my God.
And I got that shit down.
It is so good.
I gotta tell y'all, so this past Thanksgiving, I was asked to bring potato salad, right? I went out to Publix, got the Publix potato salad, and then doctored it up, threw a couple eggs in there. They thought it was all me, bro. I put that on everything. And, hey, I stood on it.
Publix, where are you from?
I'm from Georgia. Say it again.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah. This is, I'm telling y'all, bro. When y'all come down here, I'm gonna cook and I'm gonna show you.
Next question.
One of the things.
Y'all ready for the question?
I'm ready.
All right, which one of y'all is most likely to get arrested by the police?
While we wait for this question, I got a quick question for you, KO.
That's easy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's easy.
Okay, y'all got that one right. Y'all got that one right.
That's a no-brainer on that one. I tried that. He's always that. I'm more of a passive confronter.
Now think about it.
Is it 2 or 3 right?
That's 3-2. 3
Coach
right, 2 wrong.
supposed to be a chef. What y'all telling me?
I'm telling you, he thought like if we had money and had the ability, he would do like a restaurant or at least a food truck. He would. He loves
it. Which one of y'all is more likely to compromise in an argument?
Well, we wait real. Oh no, we ain't waiting. They know this. Ooh.
It froze up on me. All right, she said him. What'd you say, Coach?
He said me.
Okay, there you go. Boom.
Yeah. It's that motherfucker stubborn as fuck.
It's bro.
Yeah, that's our answer too. I ain't mad at that was our answer. I will compromise quick, bro.
I think that's in most marriages because women never admit that they're wrong.
I admit that I'm wrong. It's our issues of compromise. No, our issues of compromise are never around that. He admits that he's wrong. I admit when I'm wrong. It's usually
it's some sideways admitting.
It is some sideways admitting.
Ain't no fucking just what, be I'm wrong. No. I'm gonna get all kind of fucking lip.
Yep.
All kind of shit. I'll be like
sarcastically.
Because I need him to understand my point.
Bruh, I'm like, good Lord. What? You just can't say you fucking wrong and just be done with it. I gotta get all this extra shit.
Yep.
What you said, Mrs. Knockout?
What you say, baby?
Oh, I just said sarcastically.
Yeah.
Y'all wrong sarcastically.
There you go.
I mean, because really think about it. It tastes so bitter when it's like vinegar coming out your mouth. Like when you have to sit up here and admit to your wrongs and stuff.
Terrible.
Wow.
That's a sick.
Hey, that shit's so crazy. I promise, I tell you this all the time, bro. Sometimes I will just say I'm wrong and apologize just so the shit'll be over, bro. Like I don't even really be thinking I be wrong sometimes.
But that's not true.
I just don't want to fight.
That's not true.
I just don't want to
fight. Knockout is so sarcastic. He is so sarcastic, and he know it gets under my skin how sarcastic he is.
Oh man,
he's slick tongue.
Now, sometimes I would be like, okay, babe, you're right. It's right. You're right. I'm wrong. It's fine.
Yeah. And it's like, damn well he don't mean it.
I'm just trying to move on. Yeah. I got shit to do, man. I'm trying to move on.
Don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. I don't trust you. That ain't right.
I got stuff to do. I'm wrong. Shit, my bad. Let's move on. All right.
We've been slow. We forward
Hey,
too.
bro, once you admit that shit, it's over. It's over then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? So I'm like, damn, bro, like.
Not if you say it or admit it sarcastically. It's not over. It's going to cause
Because
an
now you
argument.
started a
all
whole
over
other
again.
situation.
Hold on. So look, you admit it, and then they still want to argue about you admitting this shit, bro.
Yeah, I didn't. The tone of my voice wasn't correct.
No,
Oh.
it's not
It's
genuine. It
too
was
nice.
not.
It's too fucking nice. Yeah. I know. I done been there, bro.
Yeah, it's too nice.
Like, I want you to come to me and be like, baby, maybe I was right, or baby, the
You want them to argue with you. You want them to argue.
you gotta be sincere when you apologize.
Nah,
This is how you
You want them to argue, and
You're right. I'm wrong. I apologize.
Don't be patronizing me.
Yeah, see, that's
Right?
like-
Right? Thank you. Queen, I'm with you.
Oh man.
That's like I told my wife. It's like the ladies, they want to sit in the situation. We want to get past it. Y'all
Yeah.
don't want to sit in it for
It's a
until,
true situation. If I say them,
Do it correctly.
I'm
Do
saying
it
it the
correctly.
wrong way. If I argue with your ass, then now all of a sudden I'm creating an argument. It's a lose-lose situation.
I think sometimes though, like every now and then, when she started raising her voice, and then most of the time I'll be like, whatever, I don't be wanting to fuck. Sometimes though, I gotta fuck. Wait a minute, who the fuck you think you're talking to? You bullshit, who the fuck? And then she like, and I think she like that. I think that turn on. I think she get wet from that. I really do.
I'm gonna tell you though. Sometimes I do it to see if he's listening, because Troy has a tendency to do this. I can be having a conversation with him, he like this, and he be watching a YouTube channel or something like this, and I be holding a conversation. He was like, yeah. I be like, Babe, are you listening to me? Yes, I'm listening to you. How I know you listening to me? Babe.
Now you gotta quit.
I'm with you. I be like, so what I say?
Nah, man, don't do that.
Question ever, bro.
Then I do this. I get close and look. I'm gonna look at you. I'm fucking looking. I wanna go ahead. And I hold my eyes open wide and I'm looking at you.
And then I understand what I have to say, and I thank him for being attentive, and I keep it pushing.
Well, see, you better than me because I'm not repeating myself.
Well,
but I don't have to. She don't have to because I be listening.
He actually listens.
Well, see, he don't be listening, and I'm damn sure not repeating myself.
Coach, you gotta show me how to multitask. I be trying to multitask.
Bro, this
I
time
think,
work.
I think once you marry for a certain period of time, you could we could do other shit, and we're not actively listening to you, but we can repeat the shit you just said.
Now I've been married to his
like
wife 12 years. He's still trying to master multitasking, listening to his
Me
wife
too.
while doing other shit.
Yeah, but
Me
Yeah, that
too.
shit hard, man. That shit hard, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I learned that shit pleasant. You gonna
Cause Miss Knockout, bro. She's really good at multitasking and shit. And she just talk. She can have like 5 different conversations at one time, bro. I can't do that shit.
Well, that's the family we grew up in, because you have your mom and them will be having a conversation over there. You and your cousins having a conversation over here. Your dad and them over there, and then somebody asks you something from that conversation while you're having this conversation. You be like, "Yeah, no, I did that on yesterday, so tomorrow you gotta have to do it today." And your dad said, "What you said?" I said, "Mama asked me if I had to do that today." I told her, "No, I gotta do it tomorrow." So anyway, cousin, look, let me tell you, I was talking about that's light for us over here.
Yeah, see, I can't do that.
I ain't doing none of that.
No thanks.
I ain't doing none of that shit.
I'm gonna do what Coach do. I'm gonna go watch YouTube while y'all do that.
No, my point is, it's very fluid though. It's like you don't even. I've been to Troy house when I tell you by Troy's mama house, they be like 15, 20 people having all kind of conversations, and you are intermingled in all of those conversations because they call you. Not that you're trying to be in those conversations, but if they call you because they're thinking about something, I can't tell you how many times Troy and I will be sitting talking about something, and his two brothers are having a conversation, and then I'll be like, "Troy, you remember when?" And then Troy have to turn and say, "Yeah." I remember la 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 la, and then when he done with that conversation, he'll turn back. So yeah, B, what you were saying? Like, it's just it's just a fluid thing. It's not on purpose.
And it's just because our families are close.
Yeah.
Well, coach, you need to teach knockout.
Yeah, I
'cause
need
he
some pointers,
sucks.
bro.
He sucks.
I get home, then I get focused on shit.
Yeah, I ask him, I
can't
say,
do it.
baby, what I say, or did you hear? It don't matter where we are.
Hey, and I be trying so hard to remember. I'm like, damn, I gotta just get part of this shit right and
then
flip it. And,
he finally
don't work.
admitted. He be
That
like,
shit don't-
okay. What is it, baby? Can you tell me again? No, I'm not repeating myself. If it's not important enough for you to hear the first go around, it's not important enough for the second go around. So whatever. We're gonna sit in silence.
Now, if I did that, Troy would be like, well, it wasn't important the first time. That's the problem.
Hey, what you say? What you say? It go both ways. It go both ways. If it wasn't important the first time, either it's important enough or it ain't important enough. Goddamn it!
Troy would say if it was important, you would repeat it. So obviously, it wasn't important the first time. It's just some bullshit you trying to get me to listen to.
And I'm gonna say, fuck it.
That's exactly how you respond.
See, no way, no way, absolutely not. You gonna
And I'll be
hear
honest,
me?
all I'm gonna do is laugh at her and be like, whatever.
Yeah, you
Go
Hey,
about
hey,
my
hey,
business.
It ain't that fucking serious.
KO, you gonna
Yeah.
get your knocked out doing this shit, bro. You don't do it like Cody, bro. You gonna get your ass knocked out, bro.
You ain't gotta tell me shit,
Hey,
man.
we do it all the time. He be talking shit, and I be like, don't forget, I'm Mrs. Knockout.
I'm about to say,
Yeah,
you know
bro,
what else in your going
I might try that
you
shit
are
though. That
the
might make her, if I act like I don't care, she might repeat herself. But then that part, I ain't gonna try that shit.
Nah, cause I'm
I ain't gonna
different.
try that
That nigga conscious.
I ain't gonna try
Oh,
that shit.
no.
That nigga is
No,
not
I'm
jumping.
different.
He not bungee cord. He not bungee. He not doing a zip line. And he
Not
not gonna
doing
say what I just said to this
Nah, I ain't saying that shit.
I
I
want
ain't
you
doing
to
this
go
shit.
ahead. You are the gardener of your Garden of Eden.
That's right, bro. Do your
I'm
thing.
saying do what makes your flowers grow.
Hell yeah, that's
You're
gonna,
right.
yeah, my shit gonna be dry. It's gonna
Right.
be some weeds around this motherfucker.
I'll wilt it.
I just
Bro.
know.
I got
know
hey,
my
we got the dandelions growing over that motherfucker, bro. Dandelions all over the place.
I try to
Because
tell you.
Troy and I really don't argue. Like a lot of times, if I'm raising my voice, it's just because I'm trying to be annoying, and he knows that. Because I be like, I need you to pay attention. That's why I need you to pay attention to me.
So you know if you raising your voice, you trying to be annoying, but you still gonna do it. Do annoy him. Man, come on, man. God.
Right side. What do you mean? Right side.
Women crave
Married
attention.
people do shit to annoy each other on purpose all the time, bro.
To crave attention.
All the fucking time, bro. What? Come
Bro,
on,
that
man.
shit be, I'll be like, man, ain't no way you gonna tell me. Man, I done been married 5 years, nigga. Ain't no way you gonna tell me you raising your voice to annoy me, nigga. Nah, that shit ain't finna happen, bro. Nah.
I tell you, bro.
Let me ask you a question. When you used to hang out with your partner, right? Y'all didn't do shit to fuck with each other?
We did, bro, but that's a different relation. My partners in my life that's a different relationship.
Nah, it's not
our
though, bro.
wives are our best friends, dog.
Yeah, bro. It's not dog, at all.
It is
That
exactly the same. I promise you. Because he knows that I'm not doing like I would never raise my voice and yell at him seriously. I mean, most of the time we always go with a different space. Like it's like, okay, I need to talk to you. Can I be honest for a moment? Like that's if I start off a conversation with can I be honest, he understands that that's a serious conversation and we're gonna have this communication. Like he has to be open to receive what I'm saying. And then I have to be open to receive whatever his interpretation of that is. But when it comes to just like being at home and shit, we could be in a car. I could be getting out the bed. He be doing something in the kitchen like, damn, babe, you ain't washed the car. Why I gotta wash the car?
Yeah.
See, that's why I feel that I ain't never gotta tell you I want to be honest. Hell no. If I'm talking to your ass, I'm being honest. I ain't never gonna tell your ass. That's me.
That's just a key word to say, listen, this something we need to talk about.
That's basically code for we need to talk, right side?
Right.
That's all it is. We need to talk. That's all that shit.
Shit didn't work out the way maybe that's why my shit didn't work out then.
You know,
That's all right.
like,
You be on the bag, bro.
Right.
You
I
bounce
can
back.
tell
And
when
see,
she.
when you bounce back this time, you be
You'll
ready.
know.
Yeah,
you'll
you'll
know
be
what's
ready.
up.
Let me tell you something, Dub. The best thing for you to do, dog, when the next person you meet, you gotta fucking be honest from the dump. That's the main thing. What you're not gonna fucking deal with and mean what you say. You're not gonna deal with this. You're not gonna deal with that. You're not gonna deal with this. Or that's it. I'm done. And you gotta stand by that shit and be for real with it, bro. And you
Because
gotta
nobody knows your boundaries unless you communicate them.
right.
Correct.
And you got to. And another thing is, you got to listen to what she not gonna fucking deal with. What she not gonna tolerate. What she not gonna go through. Because at this point in your life, both of y'all probably done had life experience. So you don't and the fucking representative and all of that. Let me tell you right now, it needs to be known from the dump. This is who the fuck I am, and I hope that you showing me your true self, who you really are. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you switch it up on me, I'm fucking done with you, and I'm dead serious about that shit. Like this person here is who the fuck she was from day one. Never fucking changed. Never did nothing, bro.
I was talking shit when I met him. I'm
Yup,
still
she was
talking
talking
shit.
shit when she met me, and I was talking shit back, and she was looking, cutting her eyes at me. I was like, all right, you know it's the truth. Yeah, I know it's the truth. And that's how. And when we started dating, it was just okay. We're gonna see where this shit go, and it wasn't no boundaries as far as you can't see them this person and that person. But then once we decided to be together, just us, and that was it. That was the end of it.
Yeah, and you have your bumps and stuff, but I think once when you're truly with a partner that wants to be your partner in life,
Right.
not just your mate. Like, Troy and I do everything together. Like, I'm good with it just being him and I. And so when
Yeah.
you get with like-minded people that understand that this right here, it's us against everybody else. We ain't in competition with nobody but ourselves.
Right. And the thing about it is, my friends are mature and they have their own families. Now, if I want to go hang out with my partners, I don't have a problem with that because all my partners, most of them, I still got young brothers that I see and shit like that. That's not married, but most of my closest friends, they all married or in relationships. So it ain't no, at this point in time in my age, and when we're together, I just wasn't gonna tolerate foolishness because I had been there, done that. I'm just not gonna have it, bro. Like there's a time in your life where you change and become hopefully better than what you were.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you how we even came up with it.
Yeah, but that's part of the luxury when you learn when you get older, because go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was listening to you, Mom. Go ahead and finish. I know how to come back.
Oh, okay. That's just one of the luxuries of getting in a relationship when you're older, because when you're younger, all of this stuff is stuff that you have to learn along the way. So in Knockout, in our case, we had to learn all of that because we were together when we were young. And we didn't know exactly how to set those boundaries and how to respect like that. That was like a learned behavior, so to say. We had to learn each other and then grow into that. But like when you meet someone older, when you get older and stuff like that, and you start a relationship, then by then hey, these are my boundaries, this is what I like, this is what I'm not gonna stand for, and stuff like that. So it's just it's different from from person to person. But once you get in a relationship, again, you're older now, so you can set those boundaries. It's not something that you have to learn along the way, like Knockout and I did.
And bro, my advice, or I ain't gonna say advice, what I think, bro, like your wife, you should be able to talk shit with her, and y'all should cut up way more than you and your homeboys, bro. Like if y'all ain't comfortable enough to like to talk to hang out like that, bro, then I don't know, cause at the end of the day, like I had way more fun with her. No disrespect to none of my friends and shit, but she the funnest person that I done hung around, bro. Like, and I'm more comfortable talking shit and she talking shit and we having fun and we talking noise to each other. So yeah, bro, like sometimes people think that you got to be all fragile and all that shit, but at the same time, your wife should be your best friend, bro. Like real, like real shit. So that's
I'm over here blushing. For real.
yeah, girl. You
Oh,
know
you
that.
gotta
Yeah,
So
it's the
yeah,
truth,
bro.
no, but
though.
that is
To
the
overall
truth.
how it started right side, hell yeah.
But you
Married,
can tell that
yeah, hell,
just
right side.
in the
How it all
conversation
started
that
though.
you
Hell
have. Like
yeah, married
you
people,
can
bro.
tell that
You annoy each other sometimes
like
on
I was
purpose.
Yep. My mom and daddy was married for 61 years. That's a long time. And they've been knowing each other since they were 6 years old. They knew each other from 6 years old. My dad just passed away, not not this August, but August before.
yeah.
They was married for 61 years. So the thing is like my mom got on my fucking daddy nerves, and he got on her fucking nerves too at times. But them motherfuckers was partners. But you hear me? That's friends, and that's like I know my mom missed the fuck out my dad. You know what I'm saying? But knowing each other since they were 6 years old, that's a long time to know somebody and to be married for that long. So I watched them go through tough times, all of this shit, not financially, but like, you know, back in the day, my dad used to drink, quit drinking, all that shit. He didn't, for a long time. But I didn't see him, like, my mama aggravate the fuck out of him. He said, see that fucking woman? Aggravate the fuck out of me. But, shh, you can't fucking. Motherfucker said something about my mama, and my uncle told him, talking about my mama was this and that. He said, let me tell you something. My uncle told this dude, he said, let me tell you something. That motherfucker kill a dead tree behind that woman, son. You better not fucking talk shit about her.
Yeah,
So,
and actually, one of Troy's frat brothers did the same thing for us because it was during a clave here in New Orleans, and one of his frat brothers ended up getting into a motorcycle accident and getting some stuff. So we all go to the hospital, and I'm sitting with my husband and around the young bros and stuff and stuff. And so one of his frat brothers, some of the older bros, was standing up and talking, and they had made a comment about Troy bringing his wife, and the guy told him, he said, "See that one right there? You don't do nothing with that one. Don't say nothing about that one. That's Bonnie right there.
binary
She ain't
boy.
going nowhere. Where he go, she go."
I still go hang with my friends when I want to and shit like that. And she go hang with her girls or go out with her cousins and all of this shit, man. I don't have no problem with none of that shit, bro. Cause I got I got confidence in my wife. I fucking trust my wife. I fucking don't worry about that shit, you know. And it's like we go around each other so much, so fuck. I mean, I just don't have no issues with her doing what she like to do or me going and do what I would like to do. She don't have no problem with that. Sometimes she be like, "Fucking hang out with your boy."
I do tell him that.
you know.
Me?
So I don't. The thing is, like I was telling you, Dub, is whenever you meet the right person, just be upfront about everything, bro, and don't fucking hold nothing back because it's just like this. When I was younger and out in the streets messing with women, right? Just before my first marriage, everything, I still told the truth. Let them know I'm messing with other women, all of this shit, and they still would fucking mess with me. And so,
Guys was that way too, because I was the same way when I was before I got married. I had 2, 3. Look, I had one drop me off at the other one house. It was just like that. But you know, it's no big deal. I think sometimes like when Troy and I first started dating, and when we finally decided to be exclusive, um, we just basically was like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. And there are things as they came up, if we didn't set that boundary at the beginning, what happened?
Sean was in the accident. Out in Texas.
Oh,
Everybody,
What?
my first cousin.
um,
Damn. He in the trauma unit. He was in a motorcycle accident. He is stable. 4 cracked ribs, collapsed lung. Doctor just put a chest tube. Head and face bruising. He is needing a blood transfusion. And he got a broken clavicle. Fucking motorcycle.
yeah. Thank God for that. Chest tube should help that collapse.
What happened to Knockout them? They left.
I think they got dropped off.
I'm gonna tell you,
Yeah.
it's interesting because, and I want to ask, did y'all figure this out early in life, or did you figure it out later on in life?
So that's what I was about to say. A lot of stuff that Troy and I are figuring, Troy and I figured out, we figured out because of experiences that we had in our previous marriage. Like the previous marriage kind of set those known boundaries, like I'm not dealing with this shit, I'm not dealing with that shit. But when we got together, there are things between him and I that you just don't know or come up with, right? So say initially when Troy and I started being exclusive, he would still sometimes take a situation. What happened to you, Knockout? And nothing. Okay. So he would take a situation and it's something that I would do would trigger his something that happened in his past relationship. He would kind of try to project that onto me. And that was something that I didn't do well with. And so that's actually how I came up with okay, can I be honest? Like, to let you know, like, I'm about to say some shit, but it's really not, I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything, but I really need you to understand how I feel. And so I would just communicate it that way. Because of course his response is, if I say, can I be honest? He's like, of course be honest. Like, no, I need you to be serious with me right now, kind of thing. So we're always honest. Sometimes it's honesty in jokes. Sometimes it's honesty and annoyance, but we're always 100% transparent with each other, no matter what. But sometimes when you need your mate or your spouse to really be attentive, you got to have something that says, okay, we need to talk about this, and I need you to hear what I'm saying.
I think that comes with like probably tone, like from knowing a person and what their tone is. But also, I feel like men and women we're very different and we value things differently. You know, like women want us to be attentive. Us, we want you to know you already have our attention, and even if we kind of doing something else, it's not disrespect. But men as a whole, we multitasking ain't our strong suit. See how y'all you know like how y'all can multitask and all that. You know, we don't multitask as well, but we just want you to know that we're present and we're there. But you guys, like you said, like you make Coach take his glasses off and open up his eyes wide. You guys want that type of just like active listening. But
Sometimes
oh,
it's
I don't
not
know.
all the time, but it is sometimes, and it's more. And don't get it twisted. Y'all say something that men say that shit too. But let me tell you something. Let me not say something. My husband can compliment me all day, every day. Right? I expect it. I love it. Even sometimes when I'm walking, he'll be making some sounds. I'll be like, what is you doing? He'd be like, nothing. I'm just admiring the view kind of shit. That's what my husband does for me. So I get that love and affirmation. But there are times if Troy says, babe, I love you, and I don't respond, Troy is like, babe, you ain't hear me? Yeah, babe, I heard you. You ain't gonna say that?
No, you better say that. The hell no. Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
it's typical.
So my point is, there's always, if Troy is looking nice in a shirt, he's looking for me to compliment him. When Troy cooks, let me not say something. That fucking plate can be bone dry, no food, no nothing on the plate, and he still wants me to say, "Babe, that shit was fire."
Okay, right. Either tell me it's fire or it's not good. One of the two.
So my point is, you should know because I clean my plate. You understand what I'm saying?
No.
Listen.
That's coach.
Yeah,
Hey, that's coach right there. The OG. I feel you, OG. Miss Coach, it's them words of affirmation.
Yeah.
We need
that.
Like, I'm the same way. I need that. Like, she need the quality time. She need the acts of service. I can tell her you're pretty. I can tell her I love you. I could be sweet with my words all day, but she need them actions and she need that time. Me, I'm like, Coach, I need I don't care if you clean your plate and I know that the food was delicious and I can see it on your cheek. I don't care that you like that you saw whatever was in the bank account and you happy that you able to do what you need to do to take care of the house. Like, I need you to tell me that I'm doing a good job. I need to hear that shit. So I totally understand where Coach is coming from.
Yeah,
And it's
especially when I know I done fucking been in that motherfucking cooked that and did some good shit.
What you
You
say,
put love in it, Coach.
Huh?
You put love in the food. You put love in
Yeah.
it.
What you say, Miss Knockout?
Yeah, it's a new love language. What did I tell you?
I don't know
what it was.
But you trying to make it yours. You want all the love.
No. I'm about to look it up real fast, and I'm gonna come back to you.
Yeah, they came up with a 6. Now they got 6.
Shit, my wife.
Yeah, he came up with a new one. The same dude that wrote the first book.
Faster than I want to.
I'm gonna look it up for you. I'm gonna come back and tell you.
Shit, my wife love language is gifts. She like gifts.
Yeah,
I wish, bro.
Yeah,
I
for
wish.
me, for me, I like service.
Yeah, my wife ain't with that.
When he cooks for me, that's love for me.
What does sex fall into that? Is sex service? Just asking.
Acts of service, quality time, receiving gifts, physical touch, words of
Physical touch.
affirmation.
What did I tell
Okay,
you?
we
Those
put
are
it
the top five.
Baby. Okay, hold on.
The
Give me a
top
sec.
5 is that. So I know there's a 6th one. That you know how they do. It probably is. But I know for a fact when it comes to love languages, I am an acts of service and quality time person. My husband is a words of affirmation and physical touch. That's how he works. And so when you understand that, then because I think we both like receiving gifts, but it's not like at the top of the list. Like he can not give me a gift, but as long as he's being thoughtful or he's servicing me, like I'm as happy as I could be.
So can I just want to ask a question. Is there any man on the panel now that, since we're putting sex and physical touch, is there any man that doesn't feel that physical touch is their love language? Is there anybody who says that that's not their love language?
No.
It ain't my main one. It's secondary, but it's definitely one of it's secondary. Like, it's something I ain't gonna hold you. It's something about when my wife tell me how much of a hard worker she love I am, or when she tell me how, that I'm like, just them words, bro. That shit give you life, make you want to go out there and really get that shit even more. The physical touch shit, bro. We are like we done had it. We had it so much. I got 3 kids and shit, bro. Like that's our thing. Like, that shit ain't no issue. You understand what I'm saying? Like that shit come with it. But it's the stuff outside of that, bro. Cause like that's something that I get. But yeah, most definitely like secondary. But my main thing is her uplifting me, bro, and like speaking like life into me and shit. That's the shit that make me feel that love. That's the shit that make me go and shit, bro. But the physical touch, like I'm fortunate enough to have a wife where that shit just is what it is. That shit happening all the time.
She took it from me in the first
She set the tone from the gate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. She told y'all that shit, man. Yeah.
Yeah, she told. But like everybody want to feel affirmation, bro. Everybody want to be appreciated. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Men and women. It don't matter. You know, men always try to be all tough, this and that. But you have to soften as a man when you with your woman. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. And that's what a lot of young people don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
They want to be fucking hard and always they try to rule over their fucking woman. And that's not
Right.
what it's supposed to be.
I
You
agree.
in a partnership, you the fucking leader of the relationship. But she got to say so too, bro. You don't fucking mistreat the person that you say that you love and care about. And that's the tough. Like I see a lot of these couples, especially nowadays, younger people, they disrespectful to each other. And that was
Right.
another big thing with me. Don't fucking be disrespectful because I'm not gonna disrespect you. And that's the main thing when you're in a relationship. You can't take for granted and talk to the person that you say you want to be with, talk to them any kind of way and disrespect them because that shit is not fucking cool. Just like I
Right.
see dudes calling they woman, yeah, my bitch, this and that. Bro, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Right.
That's not manly, dude. That's fucking actually a bitch ass dude who does that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got enough time to be hard with motherfuckers on the street or in life, period. Why the fuck when I come home, I still gotta be hard? That don't make sense. Your home is supposed to be your sanctuary where you fucking have peace. And you with somebody who fucking there to fucking lick your wounds from the fucking being out in the fucking in the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what dudes don't understand. And they need what they need, and you need what you need. And it's her job to give you what you need, and it's your job to give her what she needs. If you're gonna be partners in life, so that's what people don't get, man. You know.
And I think also that a lot of couples don't focus, after being together for a while, or you kind of used to each other, is actively putting in the work to still like each other, to do things to where you just actually like the person that you're with. Because to me, I feel like if you're in a relationship, it can't be happy, hunky dory all the time, but you don't want to be in a life where you're miserable, but you just with the person because you just used to the person, or you had kids with the person, or whatever the case may be. So, you have to put in that work to actually find a way to like each other, while loving each other, actually liking the person that you with.
Yeah, and that's to tie that all back to what we were talking about previously, Kwame, is that's why it's important to have that time away. We don't
Right.
have kids, so our time together is our time together.
Right.
We do have kids traveling, seeing the world together, experiencing new experiences together, no matter what it is. So, like in the case of Mr. and Mrs. Knockout, you know, she's a thrill seeker. He's not, but him taking those steps and doing those things that are outside of his comfort zone for his wife so that they can have that experience together. Those are the things that make that relationship closer. It tightens it's those things that help you get through the times where you're sitting there like, God, I can't stand that motherfucker today, kind of thing. And so you're not gonna like your mate every day. There's something that every moment of every day, let me say that.
Right.
But you don't go to bed angry, you don't wake up upset, and there are ways to get over whatever it is, even if it's to the point where you have to agree to disagree or table something so that you can come back with a fresher mind or a fresher set of eyes. So
Yep, I agree with that wholeheartedly.
are we gonna finish this game at 2 hours and 42 minutes, or you just gonna punk out on us?
I mean, everybody started talking.
Then I know.
Everybody started talking.
Hey,
Why you gotta be
I'm
rolling?
jumping off because I'll hold the show up. So I'm gonna jump off.
All
All right, side. Take it easy, bro. All
Love y'all, man. Good easy, family.
right, peace, bro. Be ready for your debate next week. Good luck. All right, here we go.
All right, so we're 4
I
and 2.
need, all right, I need for Coach to tell me what Mrs. Coach's favorite TV show is. That's what I need. That's what I need to know.
favorite TV show?
My favorite TV show.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta think about that one.
There's
Because I watch so much shit. How about because
Why you try? It's your show. Why you trying to modify the question? You gotta pick one.
All right.
You gotta pick one.
I know what
All
she
right.
enjoy
All right.
watching, but it's not really a show.
Don't try to give her no hints. You ain't slick. I know that move. I know that move, man. Come on. Oh, my bad. Like,
All right, I'm gonna put this.
all right, let me see it.
She likes so much shit,
So
man.
many.
Look,
All
I'm
right,
gonna
Coach.
say this. She
Oh,
like
damn,
that.
it froze up.
You see it?
Oh,
Nah, yours froze. Yours froze up, Coach.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
good,
there it
though.
is. Okay, what you got, Miss Coach? I see you, Coach. What you got, Miss Coach?
I had She-Hulk because that's my new one, but he's right. Forensic
Oh, that's
Files
the
is
one that's
like-
on Disney Plus, right? It just came out.
Yeah, he's
It's
right
a-
though. That's why I said it's so
it's a-
much. Like we would have had to. Like I watch a lot of different shows, but Forensic Files is like my
You saw
go-to
what it
show.
said though?
Yeah, yours said Forensic Files.
So what it said at the top?
Dead people.
White.
Yeah,
White.
I do like white on white crime. It's
Damn.
very
Forensic
interesting
Files.
to me how
White
white
on
people
White
can
on
do-
white crime.
Yeah, white on white crime. It is. Let
Do
me tell
y'all
you.
watch? Do y'all watch Power at all?
No.
I used to watch it, but she like. Let me tell you something. She can watch. She can watch white people killing each other
Every day, all day.
every day on forensic. You know, like they have the show after show of these the plotting the ex-wife to kill her husband and
Where they reenact the shit and stuff. I know.
Yeah, it's amazing to me how this white on white crime is not publicized in the media, in the news. Like it is rampant. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, it's a
I'm
lot.
like, man, it's
Yeah,
a
They make up
lot.
80 some. They make up 80 some percent of the damn population. So they doing all the crimes and shit for sure.
But you don't
A
really
lot
hear.
more
You
than-
always hear about black on black crime, but you never really hear about that white on white crime.
And all you gotta do is turn on A&E or on one of them shows. Look,
I know.
Exactly,
Yeah.
it's Keon. That's what I'm talking about. White on white crime, bro. That's like
Dang.
my bedtime lullaby. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, still watch
I can watch that shit all day.
because they got show after show. They gonna keep on showing them the motherfucker scheming, the ex-girlfriend,
The
and killer.
daughter killing the grandmother and then
Oh, bro.
scheming the parents, all kind of shit. Like I be like, man, white people they think different.
Yeah.
They do.
Hey, them husbands be killing the hell out their wives on them shows, boy.
Oh,
Hey, them husbands be killing their wives all the time, and them wives be murdering their husbands. I be,
You know which one I like though? Now I gotta check this one out.
Which one?
I'm about to say we ain't about to get up. We got another question. We ain't about to do this.
Come
Go
on,
on,
let
give
me
me another
say
question.
one thing. The wife schemed to kill her husband, right? And he found out that the police set her up and she thought she was meeting a hitman.
Oh, I do remember that one.
She thought she was meeting a hitman. They made him look like he got killed and everything else. And they tapered her in the car with the hitman, right?
Yeah,
saw that.
Menendez Brothers was a good one.
But he was a cop.
Mhm.
So they act like they killed him and everything, right? So they bring her down to the station. After, they say he got killed and they call her, she crying, acting like this and this and that. They bring her in her room and he walks by the door. And they like, you're under arrest. You plotted to kill your husband. This and that picture. Baby,
I've been there.
oh my God.
Oh, that's
I'm telling you, and
that's
then
funny, but it's messed up.
it
Damn.
is because when you look at the real police, what I like about Forensic Files is that they always bring in like the real stuff, right? They show you how it happened or whatever, but then they bring in the real like interviews and stuff with the people, and you're looking at them, you're like, y'all really don't give two good shits that y'all just murdered like 5 people. Like you
Yeah,
just killed your whole fucking family and you don't care. That tells you a lot about
crazy.
the mind of a white man. Just trying to say.
Yeah,
Go
some
ahead.
of them be mentally crazy. They be crazy
Yeah.
as hell. But I got another question for y'all. Here we go. Miss Coach, who is Mr. Coach's favorite hip hop artist of all time?
It's your question.
Let me see. Okay, all right. What you got, Mrs. Coach? Yeah, they got that one. Tupac.
Yep, they did.
Hail Mary. Hail
Yeah.
Mary.
He know damn near every song ever written.
Yeah, Tupac, that guy, man. They don't make him like him no more at all. Let's see. What other question do I have? You got a good question?
Shit, you
Oh, you
got
want
like
something
30
to-
questions.
I've been making these. Yeah, I've been making some of these up off my head. Yeah, I got one though. Let me look at the list. Let me look at the list that was sent. Okay, all right. Who said I love you first? They both said me. So y'all got it wrong.
No, you said me. How
Yeah.
the fuck you said you? How the fuck did you say you?
It really was him.
How the fuck did you
It was
say
him.
you?
But I'm the one. Let me tell you how. No, he did say it, but let me tell you how. Did I tell y'all? Let me tell y'all how he said it.
How the fuck did you?
Let me tell you why I said it was me. Because I was sober and he was not. But this is how it happened. We sit in the car. It was Mardi Gras Day. He's sitting in the car. He's driving me. He brought me to my car. So we're sitting in the car outside the gate for me to walk to my car in the parking area, right? So he was like, babe, I like you. I said, babe, I like you too. He said, babe, no, I really like you. I said, babe, I really like you too. And then he said, no, babe, I think I love you. And I said, I love you too. So for me, I'm saying, you said, I think I love you. I'm telling you, I love you. It's a toss up.
That's some dumb shit.
Oh my god. Right side. Remember when you was up here and we was telling you that married people sometimes annoy each other on purpose and they do things on purpose? You just witnessed it live and in person. You just witnessed it right now.
Come on, Mrs. Knockout. He said, I think I love you. I think I love you. I love you.
Oh man,
that don't count.
And she know how competitive he is, and he want to get it right.
Yeah,
but he said, "I promise you." He said, "I think I love you." I knew I loved him, so I said, "Babe, I love you too."
But you kind of lost by default if you said two. Two means he said it first.
Yeah, big
Thank you,
Kwame.
Thank you, Kwame.
You said two. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's still a thing. But my point was, he said, "Babe, I think I love you." I said, "I love you too."
Because it's the fact that he used the word "think."
Right. It's like you are not. Troy did not tell me I love you. He didn't. This is when Troy said, "Babe, I love you." It was 2 days later. When I was in his face, yes, it was. Because it was.
No, fuck that. I said it.
It was 2 days later. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I said, I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened because we didn't see each other that next day because I had stuff to do. But when we did meet up the day after, and I said, babe, you told me you love me. He was like, I did. I said, Jay. I said, you met me? He said, yeah, babe, I love you.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm with Queen. I'm with Queen. She said it first, really. Technically, she did. Because he used the word
fucking conversation, Miss Knockout.
Hey, Coach, I agree with you.
I'm with you, Coach. She said two, so that means you win.
Coach, you ain't alone, man.
Oh, you know
you know the women don't together, bro.
It's just something you should just say flat out. It's either I love you or don't say it at all, you know?
Baby, she literally said, I love you too, meaning she had to hear it first, babe.
Well, no, she was trying to like kind of nurture what was going on. So she had to be like, I love you too.
Unbelievable.
Whatever. We're
Don't
not
you know why?
questioning
You're the
him.
only person I will never debate. I will never debate you. You're the only person I don't want to smoke with.
8,
Only
9, 10, 11.
How you got 11? We had 11 questions.
No, we got 10. We got one more question.
I got y'all. All right, here we go.
I can't believe you
Let
did.
me see.
I
Let's
can't.
make
I
this
really
work.
can't.
I mean, we should. It should. I have 10 questions.
Yeah, I got 10 too. I saw it.
I mean, we're 6 and 4, but it's okay, babe.
No, fuck that. You should have got that.
But wait a minute, I thought y'all. How many they have right? It was
We
They
got-
have. I
They got
asked you
six,
guys.
right?
I
Yeah.
asked you guys.
okay.
14 questions,
Mhm.
but
Okay.
Yeah,
It's 6. I thought it was 5, but
No,
it's 6. It's 6.
Okay, here we go. Last question. This is a bonus question for 5 points. Which one of you is the most likely to drop your phone and crack your phone? Who is the clumsy one? Is what we're trying to figure out. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I
I got
right. Coach, you clumsy. I thought you was an athlete, man.
Nah, like I'm rough.
he is so bad.
I'm rough,
Like,
bro. Like
He's on his third phone.
Yeah, I'm rough, bro. Like I do shit. I do shit and end up fucking bumping it and doing shit like that because I be doing all kind of different kind of work.
So because we didn't do all of the questions like you guys had, I think we are roughly tied because you guys were
That's right, Josh. That's
21
right.
and 4. Let me see. You guys had gotten. Oh no, y'all had one more right than we did. Y'all had 3 wrong answers. We had 4 wrong answers. So
Hey, if I got a bet on it, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. If I got a bet on it, I'm taking KO and Miss KO over your respectful. I'm taking KO and Miss KO because
they got
hey.
12 years together. They know each other. Like I'm not even mad. Like I mean, we really should have had 12 and
Y'all did good, and y'all's questions were harder because I was
Yeah.
making shit up. I was making shit up as I was going. I started asking about hip hop artists and TV shows and all kinds of shit.
The TV show one is really hard because I just watch so much TV. Like I don't have like a favorite show. You know what I'm saying? If I had to pick a favorite show, Forensic Files would probably be my that show. But
We watch all our shows together and shit, but it's hard because
He's like you, Queen, and me. I like more. I don't know. Like I don't know if you ever seen it. Have you ever seen This Is Us?
I watch that too.
And see, that's more.
Every episode.
That's for
every
me.
season.
I'm not into like crimes and criminal shows and stuff, but that's all knockout.
Unless it's power, you love you some.
Oh
power,
yeah. Unless it's power, I'll sit down and I'll watch it. But,
Bro, do y'all watch The Blacklist?
Yeah.
Man, that is Knockout's favorite
That's
show.
my favorite
Bro,
show.
The Blacklist may be one of the best shows ever created.
Absolutely.
That shit fire, bro.
Let me
Bro,
tell you
I
something.
love The Blacklist.
I have a problem with really old men going around here just whooping ass. Like it wouldn't be easy. It wouldn't be easy to push them down the stairs or just really just knock them out.
That is
simply.
because you don't know who. That's because you don't know nothing about Raymond Reddington. Okay?
Raymond Reddington is one of the greatest criminals I've ever seen in anything dealing with criminality, bro.
He's like
He's one of the greatest. I don't care how old he is. He's one of the greatest criminals I've ever seen dealing with criminality, bro. I've never seen a nigga like Raymond Reddington in any show.
It's just so unreal. I can't watch that.
That boy different.
Like it's not like he was the one doing a whole lot of fighting.
He ain't got to fight, but
He don't even, Miss Coach, he don't even be fighting. He's so smart. He gets you trapped, and then he just pull that pistol on you.
And hold that motherfucker on your ass. Why? And why? When he pulled a pistol on you, he talked to you, and he breaking real. I swear to God, I don't even love The Blacklist. I love this shit because if you listen to the nigga talk, you be sitting there like, God damn, that's some genius ass shit that he working on right now, bro. Like, how the fuck he set all this shit up and then it all fall into place? Man, that
Like
is a genius, bro.
It's called good writing.
Scorpion was one that I
Agreed, Kwame. Agreed, Kwame.
You said you like Scorpion? I watched a little bit of Scorpion.
I ain't never seen Scorpion.
It's kind of like.
And believe it or not, like when I talk about old stuff, Columbo is probably one of my favorites.
Columbo lit. I watch Columbo if it come on. I like that.
Well, I just feel like
Man, hold on. Columbo was done before I was born.
I grew up with my mama watching Murder She Wrote.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it back. What about Kojak?
I think that's what started that shit for me, man.
What about? I'll take it back. What about Kojak?
Oh, I love Kojak. Yeah.
Bro, I ain't seen none of this shit y'all talking about, bro. I ain't seen none of this shit.
Because you a baby.
Hey, right side, look, right side. Murder She Wrote. She be writing them novels, them little crime novels or whatever. The police call her in because she see everything they don't see and shit. Just the little old white lady with glasses, white hair, bro. She be solving the shit out them murders, boy.
Okay, yo, this is the easiest thing. The only way I seen Murder Who She Wrote. Guess how I seen this shit? I didn't see me. I don't fuck with it, but guess how I saw it? My great grandma watched it, bro, and I was watching it with my great grandma. That's what it came down to, bro. Like,
Naga, let me make you laugh.
What's
I
that?
had a guy who we had to terminate him for a reason, right? And do you know he quoted the girl from Murder She Wrote, the old lady, whatever her name is. You heard me, Knockout?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was talking to my wife. Tell me again.
I said, what's the lady name from Murder She Wrote? I can't remember her name.
I don't remember her name now. I was
anyway, we had to terminate an employee, and he was challenging our termination as unlawful because of Title VII, right? And you know, Angela Lansbury.
Yeah.
He quoted her in his argument as to why our termination was invalid.
Yeah. She was like that. She was like that. That's crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Y'all don't know nothing about no Beretta.
In the heat of the night. Yeah, that's a good one too, kid.
Look at Mash watching that thing.
Man,
how you know about that? You must have been watching that shit too as a young kid.
I like MASH though.
Y'all don't know nothing about Beretta.
Nah, I don't know nothing about that. What up?
Magnum PI and MacGyver.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, MacGyver.
MacGyver was a beast.
Hey, all MacGyver needed was a damn toothpick, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, you give MacGyver a toothpick, MacGyver's on your ass with a plan to catch the criminal, bro. They tried to remake it. They tried to remake it a couple years ago, but it didn't take.
I mean, the younger version MacGyver was okay. It wasn't as good as the original, but it had some good points too. I mean, he was coming up with some shit, and I was like, how y'all even put those two together?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all seen Queen Latifah show?
The Equalizer?
Yeah,
I seen
I cut that shit off, man. Maybe I'm sexist to say, man. I cut that shit off, man. I just can't see as no action crime fighting figure. Just like Knockout White can't watch some old people. I mean, I can't watch Denzel being an equalizer, and I'm watching Queen Latifah in the series.
That's what messed it up. Like you can't have him do two movies. And then you do a show. Yeah, I get it.
Nah, I just think I gotta have something with Queen Latifah.
Don't do that.
Yes,
Don't do that. Don't do me like that.
He don't like. What was that movie?
Just Right.
Yeah, Just Right. He was like, how the hell Queen Latifah end up with the basketball player? I'm like,
I feel you on that, Knockout.
Don't do me like that, man.
he just has something with Queen Latifah.
With your boy,
Common.
Yeah, come.
I felt the same way. Cause you know why? It's because Queen Latifah, she don't look. She's not feminine. She's not like. She don't come off as like really feminine. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of weird.
and she's bigger than Common, and so respect.
Your nails done. Finally coming in.
Well, hey, Queen.
Ain't that stuff?
All right, I'm Keon and Gina. Since y'all both in here, I want y'all to know y'all are on the books for next Friday for this game. Knockout say he coming to keep his crown. So what y'all doing?
Yeah, we ain't losing.
Yeah,
we ain't losing.
Ricky ain't here, man. I asked to be the moderator if Ricky ain't here because Ricky is the best moderator. He got the sound box. You feel me?
Yeah, he came through with that Jeopardy sound. That was great.
Hey, y'all want to know my favorite show? One of my favorite shows. Y'all ain't gonna. Y'all ever seen Spartacus, Blood and Sand?
Hell yeah!
Did I see who?
Spartacus, Blood and Sand. Boy, that shit got everything in it. Fucking killing, sex, conniving, sneaking. Bro, that shit is a fucking.
Hold on, what is you said? Spartacus?
Yeah, Blood and Sand. They had 3 of them. They had the Spartacus, and then the lead actor ended up getting cancer and passing away.
Yes, yeah.
But then they had the one before he got to the Ludus. Ludus is a place they used to train gladiators.
Is Spartacus better than Game of Thrones?
Bro, Spartacus is cold, dog. You gotta watch
it. They're two different like shows,
right.
But
this shit is more like what really happened. You know, but they try to piece of, you know, they wrote and shit, but like, you know, Spartacus is before it was.
That's the best one. You're right, Coach. Blood and Sand, because that's the one that's like before the actual Spartacus story when he's coming up in the Ludus. Yeah, that's a real good one.
Yeah, bro. But the last one was good too. Actually the second one, bro, because that boy Gannicus was a beast, dog. Gannicus.
How many? Coach, if I go watch the show, man, how many shows I gotta watch to get into the shit? Because with Game of Thrones,
it ain't gonna take long, bro. You gonna see, bro. That shit is fucking good, bro. You
gotta appreciate it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's old Roman. It's old Roman culture and life, and it's that shit crazy, man.
Yeah,
it's crazy because Game of Thrones, bro. I had to watch the first episode like 4 times, and like the 4th time, I was able to kind of get into it. Then I ended up watching the whole series and loved the series. Yeah, but the first 3 times, bro, I hated the Game of Thrones. I was like, man, this some bullshit, bro. I don't even know how niggas like this shit. And so I'm just honest.
Yeah, but this is more like a male type of show where. Yeah. Like Coach said, it's gonna be killing motherfuckers. Heads gonna be getting chopped off.
That's why my husband said he don't understand why I didn't like it.
Prostitute brothels and shit. You know,
bruh, yeah. But the women like it because of the men that's on it. Bro, that shit is a beast, dog. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Well, we're 3 hours in. We will not make this long at all. I got 2 long-winded people on here, and I love both of y'all. Dub, Kwame. I got love for y'all.
Hey, y'all come next week.
Hell no, Kwame I ain't long-winded, man. I'm not long-winded.
You and Gina coming in next week or what, bro? Can we write y'all in the books? Because Knockout said he busting y'all ass, bro. And Kwame gotta get his girl. I hope she finished her phone call by then, but she might be long-winded.
Yeah, my wife on here, she ain't long-winded. We the opposite, man.
Yeah, well, I can't tell tonight she was on the phone forever.
So here's how we're gonna do this. Next week, bringing back the new dating game. Knockout and Mrs. Knockout, they got the first dub. They're trying to hold on to it. Keon and Gina, Kwame and what's your wife's name?
Kiana.
Kwame, Kiana, K and K, K and G, and the KOs.
K and Q.
Q.
KQ.
KQ.
KQKC.
KQ and KK.
Yeah.
It's a lot of K.
We own it. We ready.
So, and then Doug, if
come with your A game because we ain't losing. You gotta understand.
Knockout
and we grew up. Basically up.
They bringing the smoke early.
Lord have mercy. You know what? A Knockout started a damn debate channel.
You got no choice.
Hey, I couldn't win any goddamn arguments in my house, bro. I gotta win them somewhere, dog.
Man.
Yes, sir.
As always, we appreciate y'all for joining the show. And give each of y'all a few minutes to give y'all a shout out on the show, whatever y'all last words are. Dub, you'll be last as always.
I appreciate it.
Loyal to the gang, Kwame, my man. Give you your last words, my love.
Oh, I said I was gonna come through, Coach. I just want to show you some support in the show. Definitely appreciate you guys, and this is much needed. It's a great change of pace. So thanks a lot.
You ain't lying. Talking about Terrence and fucking Arrow, boy, that shit get monotonous sometimes. So, God, oh, but I'm happy it's gonna happen.
I'm gonna need you to not interrupt when they talk. It lengthens the show. Go ahead, Kwame. I mean, knockout.
Hey man, shout out to y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. Much love, much respect, and I'm so glad y'all doing this, and we're gonna be a part of it. Even if we don't get to come and be on the panel, which we will be next week. We gonna come. We gonna be here next week and win. You know what I'm saying? But even when we not, if we out of something, I'm always gonna be in the chat. Miss Knockout gonna always be in the chat. We're gonna make sure that we keep supporting y'all the same way that y'all support us. As far as me, man, everybody know where to find me at Knockout Boxing 86 TV. And the two brothers up on the panel, they on the main stage next week. So y'all come check them out. I got Dub Right Side, got his debate on Wednesday. I got Coach got his debate on Thursday. You know, Dub Right Side trying to come bounce back from an L. He did go against me, so you know it ain't everybody lose to me, but it's
Don't
cool.
start that shit, bro. Don't start that shit. Don't. The chat was biased, and
Hey,
now
man,
look.
hey, man, you can't interrupt. She just said don't interrupt somebody while they giving their last words, my brother.
That's right, knockout. That's what I said.
She just said that, my brother. But and then we got Coach trying to stay. We got Coach trying to stay undefeated. You know what I'm saying? But in all seriousness, man, everybody have a good weekend. Y'all know what I always say. If you don't do nothing else, watch boxing this weekend and help the sport grow. What up, Coach?
Absolutely.
Before you go, Doug, I'm gonna be disappointed if I don't see them goddamn next tomorrow.
I'm gonna try to make it happen, bro. I'm going to the barbershop first thing in the morning. I'm trying to hit the grocery store as soon as I leave the barbershop.
Send us the recipe.
All right.
Like so we can go. So we can have
send me
all
everything
the
that you use. Cause I'm going to the store tomorrow as soon as I get out the barbershop. So send it to me, man. But y'all be easy. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. And I'll be talking to both of you brothers throughout the weekend as we watch these fights and football and all that other good shit. And Miss Coach, you have a great weekend as well. And we'll see y'all next time, man.
All right.
Much love, KO. Much love, Miss KO.
All right, Dub.
Man, damn, man. Much love to y'all. Much love to y'all. And although I ain't a couple on the show, damn it, I'm still rocking with y'all regardless, because I got a lot of love for both of y'all. And what y'all doing is special. It's different, and we need this shit in the sport of boxing. It ain't even the sport of boxing, bro. We need this shit in real life. You feel me? And what y'all are bringing to the table is different, and man, I love it. I really love it. And so, hey, man, got a lot of love, and I ain't gonna be long-winded. Salute to y'all. Y'all catch me at Dub Right Side, man. We got interviews going. Hell, we got some great interviews coming up, man. You feel me? This coming week, we got Upper Echelon, we got A1 Hoop Zone, and then after that, we still gonna have great interviews. Then we got the show with Knockout on what? I'm on Wednesday, so yeah, man. And we gonna cook the competition, bro. I'm fighting the uphill battle, but we gonna cook the competition because that's what we do over here. So, man, much love to y'all, and thank y'all for allowing me to be a part of what y'all got going on.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right,
appreciate you.
Thank you for joining us. All right, team. Well, we want to say that we appreciate you. We love your support. We appreciate y'all coming and having some conversations with us. Josh and Omega didn't keep the chat too hot today since he at work. So but I like where we're going with this. I think more conversation. I will try to give a little more meat to the first hour of conversation, but I like the natural and fluidness of conversation when we have somebody on the channel. So that's the reason why a lot of our conversation is back and forth. It's conversational. That's the only way sometimes this works, because in conversation you come up with some other thoughts and things like that versus us just thinking about it ourselves. So thank you for watching Couples Corner with Coach and the Queen.
I appreciate everybody coming through, man. Y'all watch boxing this weekend, and we'll be back on. Y'all come check us out.
Yep. Glove Up Boxing and more, where we make them miss and we make them pay. And he want all the smoke.
Yeah. Dick Chestnut better get his mind right because I'm gonna fuck him up this week.
Y'all have a good one.
Y'all
Good
take
night.
care.